Based
After Dark.
Thank you all for watching the Based After Dark podcast. If you enjoyed this show, then you can support us further by subscribing to our Patreon that offers 3 different tiers. That will be linked in the description down below.
All right, let's go.
Ubaru? I'm wrong, never mind. Okay, last one. Wait, the last one? Ubaru? Baru.
All right, there you go. That is the clip.
Jesus. Wow. Perfect introduction into Based After Dark, episode number 36, with our guest, ubaru? I don't know how to pronounce this. Close enough. Good enough.
Subaru, no S.
Damn.
Ubaru.
Easy.
He's the Subi with no S.
When you put it like
Exactly.
that, dude.
What do you have against S's?
I don't know. I had this old name. It was just audio, but it was with a Y instead of audio. But some dude on YouTube had like 50K, and I was like, that's not my name. So I had to go picked a car because it was like audio because I drove a Audi, but yeah. So I just picked Subaru. It worked.
Are you fucking rich? I see you.
No.
Oh, damn. But welcome to the cast, Mr. Ubaru. Today we have on Ms. Zoe Pancakes, professional, Mr. Qneeks, Mr. T Papa Slice, Mr. Prison Joe, and myself, Ignoble Solid. Today, Mr. Tasty Life decided not to join us because he's getting evicted or something like that.
That is
He's
true.
homeless.
We were
He's
talking about
homeless
earlier. He is
He's
about to be
homeless.
known as Tasty from the streets and not Tasty from YouTube.
And
So-
speaking of homelessness, take it away, Nick.
Okay, sorry. No, I was just kidding. I guess I'm supposed to segue to the fact that our Patreon now has 2 tiers instead of 3. We've combined the third tier into the second tier because we figured to pay $5 more for an exclusive podcast that nobody's probably going to be there to watch because nobody's paying $15 to see can now be $10 at tier 2. Consider subscribing to the Patreon.
I'm doing this next time, bro.
Perfect, bro. That was perfect.
I don't even know. Like, do we have a Patreon? Like, I'm confused. Like, I don't even know.
Patreon.
Bro,
we
there's
do
a
have a
reason
Patreon.
There's a reason why you were working on the cars and not selling them, boss.
That was. I felt like that was on.
It
point.
wasn't bad, Nick. It wasn't bad.
You know what?
Yeah,
I'm on your
sure.
side. There's
You guys
definitely
did
well.
tier 3.
You
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can go boost
But
the
if you
viewers.
like our content, if you like our Based After Dark podcast, you want to support us, consider clicking that Patreon button. There are 2 tiers, and the money
Feed
goes
Qneeks.
towards good
Feed
things.
Qneeks.
Consider. Yes.
Otherwise, Otherwise, we're not feeding Qneeks this week if you don't pay us. So
Or
Oh,
Tasty.
yeah,
Tasty's on the
real.
streets. He's never gonna stream again.
What happened to Tasty?
No,
I've been out of the loop. What happened? Is he actually getting evicted? I saw
I
his
can
title
explain
was
it if-
exclamation mark
Aren't you
eviction,
guys like
but,
best friends?
but I didn't know. I've been playing Harry Potter.
Yeah.
I've kind of been in a hole, and
Oh
I've been.
God, not so loud, dude. Not so loud. Keep it to yourself.
you're playing what, T Papa?
Instantly demonetized.
my
Good.
Bro, are you fucking serious?
Sorry, I'm not playing Harry Potter. It's called Hogwarts Legacy. It took me a while to find it in Steam.
The rental property that Tasty was living in, I believe the owner is selling it. So he had to get a new place, basically, is what's going on there. His lease is over, essentially. Once his lease is over, he has to leave.
Oh, so they weren't like, it wasn't like he has 72 hours to get out.
No.
No.
He already found a place. The new Tasty Mansion is.
Yeah, wait, why is he not here?
It is superb. It is superb.
Yeah, what is
Listen,
he
that was
doing?
bullshit. He just didn't want to talk to you, bro.
He's not moving for like 2
Real.
months.
Nah.
Dude, what did you do to
Tasty
him?
like that.
He
Yo,
said
you
I had
got
to
beef
figure
with
out some moving stuff. He's at the
Okay,
gym
Uber
right
Hey,
now.
hey, Tasty, he's got
Yeah.
a lot on his docket. Okay, Daddy Tasty does a lot. That's what he told me to say.
Bro, you sound like
Like
you're
what?
for real.
Yeah.
The man goes to the gym and plays
Gun pointed at
RuneScape.
it.
What does he do? Anything else?
Yes, how dare you, bro? He took me to Canada once.
What? Yeah, once. Great guy. Yeah.
I'll fight you on that next time. Well, we're glad you showed up today, T-Papa. Welcome back, by the way.
Yeah, I took I took 2 weeks off, but it's good to be back. You know, I was talking on my stream today, and you know that you and I are tied for most Based After Dark appearances, Mr. Prison Joe?
Me and you.
Yeah, how many times do you think we've been on it? We're tied.
Who went through
counted?
and counted? Shout out to the fans,
I'll
bro.
give you two
God
guesses
damn.
who went through and counted. You can get
Wait. I'm gonna go with Mock.
No.
Okay,
You gotta
give me one
think,
more.
bro.
Sling
It's
Blade.
Too easy. No, you guys gotta think broader based. Okay, you're thinking my stream specifically. Think broader based. It's so simple.
It's Zaddy. No.
No.
Radio Bean.
Bro.
No.
I'll go with Bam. That's my last choice.
Mr. Saint Tits, bro. I was like, man, I wonder who's been on. Then he goes, give me.
He does it.
He goes, I'm gonna go count, and I was like, okay. And then literally 30 seconds later, he was like, you guys are tied for 31.
Wow.
Damn.
31. Damn, I'm
Five
like,
absences. Not bad.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, we're pretty good.
Tasey's full of shit. I was working full time on here like about to die, but I was here, man.
Yeah.
I want to know
so-
the other counts. How many times has the rest of us been on?
I don't know. I just posed the
That's a
question.
cool
Ask
trivia
Saint Tits.
question.
I was on stream
Yeah,
and I
awesome.
posed a question. I'm like, dang, I was like, I missed 2 in a row. I bet you that means Prison Joe's catching up to me. And he was like, yeah, I'll go look. And yeah, we're tied.
Huh.
So there you go.
So, it's a blessing to be on
Can
the
you
Tasty
ask
After
him?
Dark
Fun
podcast.
fact.
I'm gonna ask Saint Tits another question. So like we'll keep track of how many appearances each of us have had, but also who's won the Eiffel Tower question the most. That is the
Dude,
most
dude,
important.
Bro, we
how
didn't ask
the
it last
fuck
week.
Do
I
you
know,
guys
we
forget
did.
to
Open it
ask
this
solo
week.
mission, bro?
God damn it, bro. We
Dude,
forgot.
I had-
Shut up, you guys!
Listen,
you guys
okay,
are all
listen,
like
hear me out.
chastising. You guys are like, oh, we're not gonna do anything
Hear me
weird
out.
or sexual,
Hear me out.
and now you guys are complaining about not asking
out.
who he's gonna fucking Eiffel Tower with.
there is a little bit of DJ talk, okay? But listen to me. So we're gonna use that as an excuse to have him on again, so we can have it easy. But now we have to have him
Tennessee.
back. Yeah, we have to have him back now because he has to answer the question. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, I had
see.
probably 5 to 10 people in my chat ask this week why I did not, or why the idiots couldn't continue to ask the question. And there was at least 1 to 2 YouTube comments, and it was so sad. Someone commented something about like, oh, where was it? And then so someone was like, oh, where is the link? And so someone was asking someone else in the comments where like the link to the question was, because he just wanted to jump to it.
Listen, we're talking about. Listen. We were talking about this earlier, okay? The degeneracy is still here. It's all dependent upon the guest, okay? There's been podcasts long before that were very wholesome that had no degeneracy. I don't think much has changed aside from the intro, and that's about it, really. I don't think much has changed, honestly. It's just always a dynamic. Depends on the guest. I don't know. I don't think there's anything. If there's nothing I've ever thought of that I didn't say on here, unless it was about someone else that might offend somebody, like a streamer, not like people. So I don't think too much has changed.
Dude, Seth's
Peasants,
just
not
coming
just
clean
people.
with his dark thoughts.
Damn, he's really letting it out.
He's
I've
like-
let it all out on here.
I say everything
have.
except the bad
That's
thoughts
true.
I have about other people.
I mean, like streamers. I mean, like streamers, particularly other
I mean,
streamers.
you could
Yeah.
start
Yeah.
something that'll probably like start some drama. People get linked to that area where you start talking shit, and, like views go up.
Rude.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to sacrifice any images of ourselves over that, though. No.
Honestly, fair.
Depends on if you're valid or not, you know? If it's factual, it's factual. If it's not, it's not. Like, I've talked about other streamers, but it's a factual basis. It's not me just talking shit or starting drama.
I mean, it's just
got
the
the
fact that
core
some people are
public
fucking
opinion.
bitches, honestly.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's just a fucking fact.
True. I didn't call
I don't know
anybody a
what to tell you.
bitch, but
She's bitten, no. She's bitten, no.
It ain't our
no,
fault.
That's true.
Damn.
Guys,
I
should we
guess
start off
you're
with a
right,
question to make up for
Yeah.
last week?
Yeah, we can
Yeah.
start with it.
Right off the
Yeah, we
bat.
can-
You know what, Zoe?
Alright.
You ask it.
I'll ask it. I don't think I've ever asked it.
I've built like no repertoire with Uber. Like it's
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
I feel close with Uberu. You don't need to. You can just
He
stand
knows
off and watch.
Uber. You're
Oh wait,
close to
I
us,
see what
right?
you mean.
we
I see what
wait?
you mean.
Should we wait and see how he feels
Uber,
towards
do you
the
feel
end?
like you know everyone in here's character, kind of?
Kinda,
You
yeah.
get the vibes.
Yeah.
How about we ask now and then we ask at the end of the podcast?
We
Zoe
ask
just
if he
wants to
changed his
know.
mind.
Yeah, I like that.
We'll
Okay,
ask it
okay.
twice. We'll
Okay.
free fuck.
Sure.
So
Why not?
pre-podcast, like just at the beginning, here's the question. So
Mhm.
there is a random person in the middle, okay? And you are going to Eiffel Tower them with another person in this call. Who is it?
Okay.
So you're not fucking
Zoe
this
is
person, you're fucking
Zoe
with
is a
this person.
valid answer here too because it's like
Yeah.
a hypothetical
Yeah,
entity
Zoe
in
can
the
have a
middle.
strap on if
Yeah.
you fuck with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is this
No
just
longer
like who
distraught.
I'd have the best experience with, or just my personal choice?
It
Of
can
like,
be how you want, man.
you can do whatever you want.
Vibes, bro.
Chemistry, vibes, performance.
Yeah. You just have to explain yourself. That's it.
performance. Yeah.
And
so,
somebody performing worse than you is a valid answer as well.
True. Okay. So if I want somebody who performs better than me, it's probably Joe because he works out. So if I want to do better, then I wouldn't pick Joe. So then I have to pick somebody who's probably in the same ballpark as me, and I would think that might be
Or worse.
Let's
we
go!
We kind of wide.
Let's
Literally,
go.
he brought up performance so you wouldn't pick me. He's a fucking snake, bro.
I don't know. I'm just saying we
Easy.
wide, you know.
Let's go.
But you like
up being
you
wide.
want wide in the athletic way, I would say. You know, like
That's wide. Yeah.
yeah. I feel like we'd be on the even playing field, you know.
Oh
That's
no,
very valid.
I could Ubaru. I could with you. Yeah, for sure.
Plus, you're married, so you do be fucking. So
Yeah,
Sure.
I have practiced.
That's fair. To be fair, I could see like the Bang Bus picking either of you guys up. Like if I saw you guys on an episode of the Bang
Like
Bus,
the
I
bang
wouldn't
bus,
be surprised.
like imagine the bang bus rolls up. We're both there. They're not just gonna take one. They're gonna take both of us.
No, one of you's not gonna get hard for sure. You're gonna get the camera shot. I'm gonna kick one of y'all off.
Oh my god, this is exactly what Kemke was talking about.
Somebody take Kim Q's phone. Take his phone. Stop letting him tweet.
bro, let
is he
the
talking
intrusive
about?
thoughts in, bro. Huh? The intrusive thoughts be going
Bro.
crazy.
It's only a
I
matter
think
of
he's just
time.
enlightened, man. Unlike the rest of us, we're degenerates.
Probably.
We are degenerates,
Kind of right, honestly.
but yeah. The degeneracy really depends on the guest. So Uber is definitely a degen. So like we could definitely, but like if it just didn't feel right with solo, like I don't know, I didn't
Yeah.
feel comfortable. I didn't. There, towards the end,
Dude,
I
you
did.
know how
But
many
towards the
times
beginning, I was scared.
phrased
I was
it when
scared.
I didn't feel comfortable? I leaned forward, I ripped the Puffco, and was like, "All right, so we got this question we have to address."
That's what I was gonna say too. The Eiffel Tower question is typically T Papa brings it up. Typically
Yeah.
he does.
Yeah.
Mr. Puffco and
That's
ask
why
it,
people
so.
are blaming me that I didn't get asked. I'm like, what? How is
Yeah.
this my fault at all?
T Papa in our
That is
cast is the
true.
embodiment of lack of shame. That's him. That's our guy.
Well, I
Like,
can't.
that what
I
happens
still
when you
feel
get
comfortable
married?
with Ubaru.
I really do think. I think you just start caring less about a lot of things. I think when you do get married, you're just like, whatever. You know, I'm
I can definitely
happy,
see
so
that.
I can.
See that?
Yeah, you're in the end game of IRL.
Yeah,
kind of.
like-
Not
Oh,
really.
shut up.
True.
Dude.
True.
It's like late
No,
mid
no.
game. Sorry, late mid game. We'll go there.
I
All
don't
right,
have any kids. I don't have any kids yet, so that's different.
Yeah, that's definitely
That's
when
when
you
end
start
game
pushing the
starts
late
when
game.
you get the kids
Yeah.
coming in.
Yeah.
That's
For
the
sure.
end game. Yeah. All right. Flipping it from degeneracy though, I kind of want to ask Ubru a question.
Okay.
So
Is it gonna
my
be
question
intrusive?
That was
Listen, bro,
one of the
fuck-
funniest comments.
Fuck
dude.
that Twitter edit.
That
Fuck
was such a good
tweet.
edit, bro. That was such a
I
good
I
edit.
get
Oh my
blasted
God.
on 2 different tweets. I have to make a clip of myself asking a stupid question so I can send it to be posted on our Twitter. It gets posted, and then later, like two days later, I got that. Oh God, doesn't matter. Okay.
Wait, can
Uber,
we
you've
please
been
put in the
around-
clip here? I need people to see
Yeah,
it if
we
they
can-
haven't seen
we
it.
can- This is maybe a somewhat intrusive question, but like, what's your music taste like?
What the fuck? How dare you?
My apologies.
You die tomorrow. Based.
After dark.
Put down the
Yeah.
timestamp.
Yeah, we
Hi,
can throw the clip in.
Who-
The second clip of me asking a stupid question to solo mission.
Who did that again? Where's the? I can't find
It's
the
it's
tweet.
Lukey, I think, is his name.
Yeah,
Shout out
He
Lukey.
tagged
Yeah.
all of us.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Big ups,
We love
Lukey.
Huge fan.
Oklahoma.
let's hear your
all
question,
right,
Nick.
back to the quick question. Uber, you've been around for like a while, right? Like I feel like you have been, because I remember when I came in, like I'd seen you in a few chats, and then you kind of disappeared when I first started streaming. So I'm just curious your relationship with like the RuneScape community and how long you've been around.
It's hard to like pinpoint it exactly because I was more of like a lurker, I think, when I started watching Twitch, because I'd just be like in big streamers chats like Bodie or like Curtis. Just like, I don't know, just big streamers just hopping around. And then I think it was like Jace's community and Will's community when he was like a sub 100 viewer streamer, just like super early, like grassroots Will streams is where I met a lot of the friends that I play with, because we like made a separate Discord because it just got too big with just like, you know, Will viewers. But that's kind of where I found my core group of friends, and then it kind of like divulged that way because there was like a couple groups that did who are kind of all friends with each other that we all know now. But that's where I started out, and then I kind of now have just been like coming in like the last year because I kind of take breaks, and just there was like a time where I wasn't playing RuneScape because I think I lost all my money because I was a degen staker. Shout out the Duel Arena, but also fuck the Duel Arena, shit is ass. But yeah, I lost all my money, made an Iron Man, was like AFKing, and then I started playing New World with Sekon, Jixie, a lot of the homies like the last year, so I wasn't really on RuneScape Twitch, and then I came back recently. So that's kind of why I've been like surging with streaming, because I've just been having a lot of fun and hanging out.
Yeah, bro. Two streams in one day yesterday.
You're
No?
wacky.
No, you
Yeah,
didn't.
that was a crackhead move. I was unhinged yesterday. Or,
You've been streaming crazy hours though.
yeah,
You've been streaming a lot, dude.
Yeah, to add on to that, what's kind of like the history? I mean, at least like the last 5-6 years. Like, how'd you get into RuneScape? How'd you start? How'd you get into streaming? I don't know, Twitch culture, chatting, etc.
definitely got in from like Bodie's early streams because I used to watch a lot of them. But like back when he used to live in the attic and he had that like fucking weird like dotted wallpaper. It was like, you know, like he looked like he lived in like a jail cell or something, but it was like crazy. Probably that era is when I started getting into Twitch. There's a lot of like I kind of watched like big streamers for a while too, kind of just like hopping around in like different sections. But that's how I started on Twitch, on RuneScape, just like middle school. I think I found it on Miniclip. And then like, yeah, I was hooked ever since. Like all my friends in the neighborhood played it. I actually have a funny story of like when I was a kid. So my friends like bought gold as a kid, and they bought
How
like
you buying gold
rares.
as a kid?
Credit card.
Yeah. And this was like back when you had to like pay on the phone to like get membership. So it was like, It was very hard to buy like anything with mom's credit card back then. So they bought all this gold and had a shared account, and we all shared it. But I was dog shit at the game, and I had like a D-Long, maybe like Rune full set. I was just dog shit. I was killing hill giants the whole time I was playing RuneScape. But it was right before the Duriel like big like massacre happened on 666, and I had like a Santa hat or no, it was a Halloween mask. It was like a blue Halloween mask, and I got lured by going to a house party of a guy maxing, and this was right before it happened. So it's like the dude found the glitch, and I was one of the first victims to like lose an tradable 3 GP like high alch item or whatever. So they figured out how to do it. They killed me in the house. They took my item, and then I had to go to each of their houses and pay them $20 each. They like forced me to pay them money.
In real life?
Yeah, I was fucked.
To get your
fucked.
shit back?
They were basically gonna beat me up if I didn't pay them, and they like calling my parents and shit. Like it was fucked. So
Are you still friends with those
fuck
people?
you. Sorry.
No sympathy.
No.
That's
Bro,
fucked.
I have a story
Yo,
too, but you gotta
drop
finish.
their names right here, bro. We'll fucking find them. We
They're
got
in
them right
jail
here.
now. Don't worry about them.
That's doxing,
might
Ignoble. We can't say drop their names. We'll find them.
Sorry, my bad.
Someone will find it.
That would have went on the old podcast. Let me tell you.
So
That
true.
was 20 podcasts ago, you could have said
The
that,
old
man.
days.
For sure.
All right, we'll
The
subscribe
old
back
to
in
the
the good
Patreon and
old
we'll drop their
days.
names and addresses. So if you're interested-
Fuck them. Fuck them.
You know, back in the good old days, we could say whatever we want, but you liberals are.
These
goddamn.
fucking liberals.
Bro, if you watch the first couple podcasts, and I was thinking about it the other day, like we didn't do the live podcast that long ago. Tasty's talking about his dad finding his fucking cum snail trail running down his wall. I was like, we did that live on Twitch. It hasn't changed up that much. Relax. Fucking hell, bro.
Damn, that's true. It ain't been that, yeah.
I just want Ignoble to tone back on the physical threats.
Okay, all right.
I would
fine.
say, yeah. Who would you say as far as like guest goes? Uber, do you listen to the podcast at all? You can be honest. You
Yeah.
say no, if you
No,
want.
I
You
do. I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who would you say is the most degenerate of all of us, in your opinion?
I feel like Ignoble
That's a good
is
one.
like he just like leans into it. So it's like
Yeah.
I feel like he's like kind of a degenerate, but then like acts it up a little bit more than he's like, making it out to
Bro,
be.
he catches me off guard sometimes. Like I feel like
No.
I tone it down from the Discord calls, to like for the podcast. I'll tone myself down a little bit. But then sometimes we'll be sitting here with Ignoble and then he'll just say something like so out of pocket. And I'm just like
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah. Like he definitely
Okay,
like,
Professor,
he
shut
catches
the
me
fuck
off
up.
guard.
Definitely
Bro.
lets them win. Yeah. Like I asked him for a mix podcast, like how long does it take you to like cook up an entry frag in your brain? Like because he just comes in saying some hot shit. Like one day he came in to my stream and was like, yo, like I love fucking old chicks. And they started talking about like them if they died, making like a ash fleshlight, calling it the ash pussy. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? I was like, ain't no way you're patenting the Ash Cushy or whatever.
Bro,
the fucking
that's
name.
true. He had an entry frag in my. What was it about the woman, the stair thing with the grandma? What did you say? Remember that? What was the quote?
I don't
you said?
remember.
I forgot.
I don't remember.
I don't know. Something about installing a. I don't know. One of those things on the stairs. The fucking.
Oh, you know that shit that like old people like when they can't like
Yes.
walk up the stairs, they have
Yeah.
like the stairmaster or the fuck. Something
Yeah.
about that.
Elevator ass shit.
Yeah, like you know, something
Elevator
about her doing
chair.
that on my dick.
I don't know what
So-
you're gonna say, but I don't know what you said, but it wasn't good, man. It was not good.
Okay, so
Yeah.
You guys thought
Sorry.
this
I
was
feel like
the
it's more
Ubaru
fun,
podcast.
you know?
This is the ignoble intervention. He has no
Real.
idea what he's walked into.
Like, look, I like to say it like it's more fun coming in. If you guys are the streamers coming in with something wild as shit like that, it gives you guys content to riff off of, right?
Oh, it totally
it's
does.
like,
Yeah.
I'm so
you know,
appreciative. So appreciative. Don't
Yeah,
tell
yeah.
anyone.
Likewise.
yeah.
it gives
Jeez,
you
I got me
I do,
going
I mean,
for like
yeah.
5 minutes. I was contemplating, I was like, what? Like,
You got to. I tried to do that for you
Insane.
guys. Like I went. T-Papa was playing. He's playing the new Harry Potter game, controversial. And I went in there, and I think Dobby was on the screen, and I just typed in all caps. T-Papa would fuck that thing. And it's just-
Bro, I had such a good comeback though. Did you hear what I said?
I don't know. I had the stream muted.
Oh my god, dude. Dude, bro, I got you back. Dude.
Damn.
Dude, you said that? 'Cause I knew you had me muted. That's why I asked. Because what I said was so good. I said, no, bro, I'd never get your sloppy seconds.
That's fair. That's a good comeback.
That's pretty good. That's pretty
And
good.
I
That's pretty
instantly
good.
clapped back and I was like, oh my god, that was in my head. Like I didn't even know I could pull that from
So
anywhere.
good.
out of body experience right there.
You got
That is
dog in 'em.
amazing.
Yeah.
But yeah,
shit.
so you say the most degenerate? Was that the question?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's Joe, honestly, because like sometimes when he'd be having the drinking streams, he'd be like, if I called you at 2 a.m., would you pick up? And I'm like, huh? What's this man talking? Bro. Sheesh. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what you'd be doing off stream, but
Yeah.
yeah.
I definitely
Plus,
said
you
that
have, like,
to.
You have like
Go ahead.
crackhead hours. So it's like you'd be like, yep, going to the gym at like 5 or like 2 a.m. I'm up until 8. I'm going to bed. I'm waking up. It's 3 p.m. Let's fucking go. Shower beer. I'm watching you in the shower. Let's fucking go.
That is true. I have to be in
Yeah.
Uber live stream in the shower. Yeah, I gotta get it. I gotta get on the schedule. I go through. I'll be like DJing schedule for 4 days, then I'll be on like a boomer schedule for a week, and then I'll like rotate back around. It really just depends. So, but
Yeah, the rotation is key. At least for me. Sometimes, like the last 3 days, I've been like trying to work on my YouTube video, and I've just been like depression sleeping. I don't even know. I'm not even like depressed, but it's just like it's one of those like you're just sleeping all day, and it's like, what the fuck is happening? You pop the Eddie, you go to bed, and how the fuck did the 24 hours go by? This is crazy.
Bro, that's
like a vampire.
depression, bro. That's
Yeah.
depression.
You work from home
Crazy.
too, right?
Yeah, I did. I was like live like almost like a full day too. I'm trying to like condition
Yeah.
myself to do like a 24-hour at some point as well. Because like
It's hard.
after like 6 hours, I feel like my brain turns into a like stew, and I have to like
you know what you
let
need?
it cool off.
Caffeine.
What's up? No, I
Crack.
drink too much caffeine. I think it makes it
No,
worse.
you gotta pace yourself for the 24s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think there's
Yeah.
any prep for a 24. It's just a raw dog. Like no amount
Just
of
get good sleep
12-hour
before.
streams, 14-hour streams can prepare you for a 24.
I will
Really?
say though, like something about knowing that it's 24 hours, like the first 8 hours go by so fast because you're like
it's
mentally
instantly
prepared
gone.
for so much
Okay.
that it's like, and you usually will like prepare something to like plan a little something. So
Mhm.
the first like quarter of it, the first third of it goes by so quickly, and then afterwards, that's when it starts to
Yeah.
go downhill.
That's why the way I structure them is, I mean, I did a bunch of them. I would do, first off, definitely drink a lot of water because your fucking core is going to get a workout. Just talking for 24 hours is like your core. That's why I hear a lot of people, they're like, my stomach was killing me. I was dying from the inside by the end of it. Just because talking, it puts a lot on your diaphragm, especially if you're a dumbass like me and you're yelling a lot. But the first 8 hours, you got to give it all you got. And then in those nighttime hours where there's not too much going on, people just lurking, a lot of people who watch stream are probably sleeping. That's when you got to relax. You got to reserve, and then you push out hard for the last 8 hours because everybody's waking up, coming back. That's how I.
That's good advice.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when there's like lulls, like when I was doing next the other day, it was like almost like 15 hours because I went live for like 8 hours, took a break.
Fuck.
I went live for 8 hours. No. Let me preface this. I went live for 8 hours at like 1 a.m. just doing like normal shit, like raids, whatever the fuck, like normal shit you do like when you go live. And then I'm like, I'm gonna go live until I can go to the grocery store because I need to go do real life shit today. Did all my real life shit, came back, and I was like, I'm gonna do another stream. Did that like last hour of my stream. It was like 8 o'clock. Everybody's like, let's do next. Like, you could learn next right now. I'm just like hanging on by a thread. Like, I'm a zombie at this point. I'm like not talking, like trying to learn how to do next. I'm like, this is fucking horrible. And then I was just like,
That's just
oh my
next.
God.
Dude, your friends
it
just
is
fucking
just
hate
next.
you for making you do next 15 hours.
Yeah, what
into,
the fuck?
Jesus Christ, dude.
Yeah.
Those are not your
That was a lapse of
Who was
judgment.
it?
Everybody.
Put it on the Patreon. I'm giving out their address.
Marin,
Honestly,
fucking
true. Oh,
John,
of course he did.
John,
of course.
12-0. Shout out John.
Yeah.
That dude has a wife. What the fuck? How's that guy have a wife, bro? I don't know. Who else?
Papa has a wife. I mean,
Dank.
Anyone can get a wife.
That's true.
Honestly.
It's just like, but John is like a grinder and he does like all the comps. So I'm just like, that has a wife? Man, be
Yeah,
like
but
in the
John
live
is in, like,
streams.
John
Crazy.
MP4 or
T-Papa
No,
does
like-
like one Zolra KC a day and is like, all right, time to go fuck my wife.
Yeah.
Facts.
Essentially.
John with like 12 zero or not zeros O's.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
John. That
Joel.
That's how I know. I know, like I read it as John. The other John is John. He's
Oh, yours goes
Yeah.
up in your head?
John.
Mine goes down kind of. It's like,
Are we-
John.
John.
I think it's like
Yeah, it's like a little
flat for me. I don't know.
that's
thought
what the
about
United
that.
States government should do to torture people after they're sleep deprived. Make them do next. Like I can make that actually.
So true.
Play RuneScape.
Yeah.
Fuck
Play
waterboarding.
RuneScape
Do
and-
next on my account right now.
Do next without dying, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm
give me
sorry.
the
I'm
drop.
sorry. The bombs are there. I know where they. I'll tell you everything.
It's the worst torture.
Uber, I had a question for you. Because you said you started off as like a Twitch chatter and like the big streams, and then you got into streaming, and now you do like you also do YouTube editing, and also recently I've seen a lot of your musically inclined mixes, which are fucking fire, by the way. That shit
Thank
is
you.
gas.
Ziz,
Also,
Put a
like-
link. I'm putting a link in the description to the.
yeah, the mix.
Oh,
and
yeah,
YouTube.
thank you.
Link to YouTube too.
Definitely do
Yeah.
it. So
Check it
what
out.
do you see yourself as is my question. It's like you do all these different things. What is your what do you think is your primary role in the out of those?
I don't, just like a streamer, just like having fun. I feel like because the music thing is something I got inspired by. There's this dude named Debo I don't know if any of you guys know him. I think Qneeks might know him. This dude named Debo used to stream Rooney, which I didn't even know he streamed Rooney. I knew him from like he has like a more popular like niche Twitter thing about like fashion stuff. So he just posts like shit posts on it all day, and then he would just post these mixes, and those mixes like inspired me to start making music just in like FL Studio, just fucking around. And when I learned that he played RuneScape, I was like, what the fuck? Like, this guy played RuneScape? He was just like, he was killing Zulrah with like a T-bow, just like rapping dumb shit. And I was like, damn, I want to be like him for real. So then I just started making mixes because they were just funny. And then I was like, I can collaborate with people live while they're in chat. So like they can send like funny shit. Like I think half the mixes are just DJ Cumboy just sending me like random shit in like a streamable he makes like instantly. He just like pulls up FFmpeg, codes it, and then he just like, all right, here you go, bro. And he's like, do something with this. And I'm like, okay. He's like the king of samples. So shout out DJ. But yeah, that's how I started like the music stuff. And my main thing is like trying to make it somewhat listenable. And my favorite thing to do is the transitions in the mixes by far. Like, I don't know. It's just like, it's something fun. I've always liked doing music production stuff, but I'm not like good at it by any means. Like nothing is leveled, nothing is mastered, right? It's just like the feeling of doing it. Fun. So
how did you sort of get into that music production side of things? Is that because of Debo, or did it start earlier?
Yeah, definitely just because of Debo. Because like he'd actually like if you were like someone outside listening to the mix, you'd be like, this is dog shit. Like it's not leveled, it's not anything. But like his track selection for like half of the mixes are actually like insanely good. Like, and that's what like Hamzy was talking about in one of the pods. He was like, the biggest thing about being a DJ is like having a sense of what's good in your music taste. So I was like, that's what I want to do, is just learn how to do transitions. And I think that applies to like a manual DJ set, which is what I asked him about before, about like trying to get into that. But he was like, that shit's like $1,400. And I'm like, fuck,
Damn.
I'm poor, bro. Maybe later. Maybe I'll try that later. But for now, it's on FL Studio. Bought it for $200. Gaming. That'll work.
Yeah, it's crazy you mentioned Debo because we had like a pretty big segment when Sinferna came on talking about Debo.
Is that where I remember
She's
that
like-
name from?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's like really good friends with Debo. Like they both
Yeah,
came up together, like just
okay.
Twitter shit posting. But
Yeah.
I just remember Debo from like Vine forever ago.
Yes,
And I just
I did
literally
see
like
that.
followed him
that
from
guy.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
that's crazy.
Yeah,
Now I
from
Kill
Vine
know.
Me
guy.
Fam. Yeah.
Yeah.
He made crazy vines and then I followed him to Twitter and then
Ooh.
yeah, I saw that he streamed
Yeah.
RuneScape and I just watched him. And like I never promoted myself as a streamer, but like I think he saw like me interacting with his tweets on Twitter and was like, "Oh, this guy streams too." And like he's dropped by a few times. Yeah, he's super cool. It's
Yeah.
funny that like I was listening to your mix and then after your mix that fucking Smoking Crack song
Yeah.
came on right after your mix. I was like, "Damn." And I don't know if it was like in your likes or it was just like playing recommended,
yeah.
but
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
my recently liked one because I showed that to
Okay.
Mick, and all Mick plays now is the Smoke Crack.
That's-
Everybody probably hates it, but that shit go hard, bro. I don't
goes
give a
so
two
hard.
fucks.
crazy. That shit
Yeah.
crazy. But yeah,
Oh yeah,
it's cool.
Just
You're
give me
gonna
1
grab some?
second. Give me 1 second.
Oh shit.
Continue.
Yo, is that Tyler?
Is that his when someone gifts a sub mix stream, does that play? Or is that something different?
I have
don't know.
no
I don't
idea.
know how much of a Mick Homie watcher you guys are, but
I don't remember.
I am.
his
I've
he made me
subscription.
play
So
that
you
song
hate
on my
Mick?
stream.
The
But
Yeah, you're-
Smoking Crack
wow.
one.
yeah. I just don't
Why do you not watch
I was-
Mick, Seth? Is it because you hate him?
Yes.
Anyways, sorry. Talking about Debo, I bought his shirt. Fucking look at this. Dripper
Oh, the
drone.
Dripper drone, bro. That shit goes.
Fucking shirt goes so
Oh
hard.
That shit go-
my
that shit go-
That
gosh.
is so
The
sick.
waves, the waves and the AirPods. That's what's
Dude,
up.
Wait,
how's
drop
the
a
actual
link to that.
quality?
That is wild.
I'll
Can
link
I
Is
buy
the
one?
shirt really nice?
yeah.
Is it heavy?
It's I think it's just Gildan, but these are nicer than the ones that are like the ones me
Shitty
and Mick and
Gildan?
Whale have. No, it's like kind of nice actually. It's not bad. It's
Yeah,
better
like I'm
quality
saying.
for some reason.
They have a couple
Yeah.
different like levels of quality on the
Yeah.
Gildan 2 shirts.
Yeah, this one's a little bit nicer, but it's like $30. It was worth it. It's a good print.
He's probably
Here,
turning
no, thank
hella
you.
profit on those, bro. I'm just
That
Oh,
is
yeah.
an
throwing that
amazing
out there.
shirt.
Yeah, this is I'm dope.shop, I think. Let me see. Yep, found it.
$30.
Here you go.
Damn, I wonder if he uses like fourth wall or not. That makes me wonder.
I don't think he does. Okay, I posted there. There you go. You can check
They're
out his other ones
so
like
good.
I Heart Latinas airbrushed. I'm Down So Badly, which is inspired the mix shirt that I made, which is in the dryer actually. I just got them today. The
There's
Billy
a
shirt.
gun in my pants, bro.
Yeah.
The one that has the fucking. Oh my god.
Oh, I'm ordering the I Love Latinas one right now. That's fucking
You should.
gold, bro.
It's a banger.
Your wife is like, oh my god, I can't believe you wear that.
Love Latinas.
I love Latinas. I think he has like a drop in his mixes where it's like,
Yeah,
I love Latino women or something with like some dude with like a super
Dope,
bassy voice.
70 billion. Yeah, dude, he literally, I don't know if
Raised
it's
to
the
run.
same guy, but he definitely hit the
Oh.
producer tags. And if you've
Yeah.
ever been in his stream, he has a soundboard
Yeah.
of like, this is a dope 70 billion production. And he has like the explosion bbutton too. And he'll like just sit there and like spam them on his stream.
Yeah.
It's so good though. It's
fucking
so
love
fucking
it.
funny.
I just want Debo to. I don't know. He hasn't been live in a while. I just want him to go live. It's so fucking funny. He's been playing Halo, but I don't know if he'd ever play RuneScape again. Maybe he got hacked or something. I don't know what happened with that. But
If his
That'd be funny.
account is
You
the
think he
account
sold
called,
gold? Be honest.
oh, I mean, I wouldn't put it
I don't know.
past.
If he sold gold to fund those shirts, fuck it.
How many people in this call have sold old school RuneScape gold?
I've never
None of
sold
us are
gold.
admitting that. I've never
Have
sold
I've bought
gold.
gold. I'll openly talk. I've bought gold. Are you kidding me?
I
Hell
bought
yeah,
gold.
bro.
Yeah.
I like
Oh,
the
yeah, I
game.
bought gold when I
don't
was a
hate
kid.
it.
I bought a BCP when I was a kid. It wasn't even gold. I just straight up bought a BCP for like 20 something bucks when I was in like
20
sixth grade.
bucks for a BCP? Before you got
Damn,
ripped
that's
off?
awesome.
Gas.
Back in the day, that was
Oh, we're
a
talking
slot.
back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's bis.
Me
was a big
too.
honor.
I was talking
Nowadays,
back
you
in
ain't
the
paying
day.
that much for. What is a BCP?
Walking
worth
under
now?
bandos was an insane mechanic back then.
True.
It's still insane.
I was
I
gonna
would
say,
never.
I did that for 4 months. It was crazy, bro.
How many KC did you get in 4 months?
1,108.
That's
That's
actually a
so
lot.
good. That's
Wow.
so
It
good.
was
Very
every
cool.
day, all day, like 6 days
He's
a week for
dedicated,
5
bro.
hours.
Okay,
Kept
but
going.
I'm not trying to offer a counterpoint, but like I'm pretty sure with 7-0 with the Bofa, you can get like 100 KC in a day.
Oh,
Don't worry about it,
Eat
B.
pretty
Are you trying
easily.
to tell
Papa
me?
did the fucking.
Wait,
But he might be
there was
dead, then.
there was a faster way this whole time.
Okay, fuck you.
I'm just now
Fuck you.
finding out.
All right.
Bro, that's the average chatter I had to deal with for 4 months. Like,
I can't believe. I honestly, I can't imagine how many people came in and were like, "Why don't you just do the Bofa method?" And
20
you're
a
like,
day.
Bro.
It is really so
Papa
unfortunate
was-
that
Oh man.
so
go
many
ahead,
people
sorry, Zach.
complain about like seeing every streamer do the exact same thing, and then when somebody does something different, it's like,
You're not doing what everyone else does. What is
Yeah.
What are you doing?
The funny thing is, most hardcores do not do the Bofa method because it's still too risky. Because then you're risking 65. So like, it doesn't even like.
Yeah, it's not worth. I've had so many game skips where like I hit a fucking loading line and then it just fucking I just get hit 60 whatever. You know, it sucks.
Yeah, and you're hardcore, you don't even do that
Really.
anyways. But
Yeah.
I just want to talk about people coming into other people's chats and just being like, I'm just chatting. I've regressed into being more of a Twitch chatter in the last month, and I feel like I get this. I don't know, something inside me just stirs up that makes me want to chat in a person's stream. Be like, well, actually, the 7-0 method is there's a 39 3-tick loss method that allows you to, save 4 ticks every hour. It's like,
Why
I
are you
don't know
saying
why.
this
I don't
out
know.
loud? Are you not embarrassed?
Sorry.
I mean, really,
I
no.
am.
Are you not
but
embarrassed?
As Seth said, this is a safe space. I'm allowed to talk about my feelings with you guys. This
Thank
is
you for
like
saying
therapy.
that,
my bad.
Zoe.
Sorry, I didn't hear that it was a safe space. That's my bad.
Yeah.
Come on, Zoe. I thought you were my
I missed that
therapist.
part.
You know, things changed too when Zoe started coming on the podcast regularly, and that is by keeping it real with Ignoble. So
Sorry,
that's
Noble.
good.
Someone's got to tell you.
Man. I appreciate it. Thank you for grounding me.
No, it's okay.
No,
I
honestly,
just,
that's a true statement though. As far as the degeneracy talk earlier, definitely Zoe like steers us towards. She's like she will steer us towards more serious conversation when we're get a little too crazy sometimes. She corrals us in for sure.
I'm not trying to be that way. Bro,
No,
someone told me
no.
someone came in my chat. They were a first-time chatter, and they said, "You sound like in your YouTube videos you would call the cops on me."
oh my god.
Man, what the fuck?
Oh,
I don't want to be that person, okay? I swear, mom's cool, guys. You can drink. It's
Yeah,
fine.
no, mom is so cool. Like, if that's what you think, you have it so wrong. Like,
No.
Yeah, Zoe's not calling the cops. Trust me.
She partakes as equally, but when the serious tone needs to be said, she'll say it. She'll step
Okay.
in. It's a good thing. Yeah.
She knows
Good to have
when
that
to
line,
fill
no
out the
shade.
mommy role. She knows
Yeah.
when to.
It's
Yeah.
balanced. Everything is balanced. Balance is good.
Balance is
Did we
good.
talk about this earlier? But did we say that Zoe's like the mom of Based? Did we say that at some point?
oh, that's
Yeah,
what
for
it
sure.
is, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. And sometimes
it's
she's
a
got to put the
given.
yeah. Sometimes she goes out and doesn't worry, and that's what we need.
Yeah, mom's got to go out sometimes.
Yeah, she's gotta go out.
Mom's got to have a night off, okay?
Yeah.
At that last night, the TwitchCon party, I was having a night off, all right? I got a babysitter. I didn't bring my purse. I was crazy. I was going wild, honestly. You know I'm crazy when I don't bring
No
a purse. Yeah, no purse.
All
Just
right.
phone,
When
chapstick.
mom-
That's it. That's it.
Damn.
The two essentials.
Is somebody else
Yeah.
addicted to chapstick? I'm addicted to chapstick bad.
Yeah.
I have an issue.
No,
Look at this.
I never have chapped lips. I don't know why.
Wait. Everybody addicted?
I think that's
Look at this.
He's got them naturally wet lips, bro. I swear.
I do
What
too.
the fuck is that? Zoe, that is so big.
I have a giant stick of Aquaphor.
No, that's glue.
Jesus.
Zoe.
No.
Oh my god. No.
What's wrong with the glue lips?
the
wrong
glue
with the glue
stick
lips?
tastes better.
No, I swear,
Alright.
this shit is so good.
Someone told me that that's
yeah.
better. Yeah, someone told me that actually helps your lips. It doesn't addict you. But maybe they're just
Yeah.
addicted to that. I don't know. I don't even trust, man.
It has lanolin in it, which is like nipple chafing cream, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, nice.
Dude, anybody's when I go to the gym, if I have to wear spandex under the hoodie or with the pump cover, because my nipples will be fucking raw, man. Even if I'm just working out.
Ooh,
worst.
that makes me think.
When I used to go to the
run-
ocean every day in the
When I used to
wetsuit.
run cross country
Every day.
I used to go to the oceen every day when I lived in LA. Yeah, I used to go surfing before school. I'm dead serious.
That's sick.
Yeah.
I don't know why that got me.
I used to go. Yeah, I was there.
I just pictured T Papa just like on his board swimming, like, oh, my nipples. Oh.
No, you come out, bro. You can't wear a shirt the whole day because your nipples are stinging.
Can you-
If you don't put tape on them when you in the wetsuit, you know, because your nipples get rock hard and then they just rub for like 4 hours, bro.
Did you surf? Can you surf?
I could. I can't now. Yeah, no. I used to go during the summer every day, like seriously, like.
I'm more of a boogie board kind of guy, you know.
I loved boogie boarding too. I mean that's the first step always, you know.
Yeah.
So
There's no way.
yeah,
Surfing looks extremely difficult.
it's extremely difficult.
Like thinking about it, yeah, that's tough.
It was very hard, but it was a blast to do every day. Anyways, enough about my hard nipples that got rubbed raw.
Uber, do you ever go outside?
Where were we?
Sometimes.
Do you do any
No.
outdoor activities ever?
I used to do like photography a lot just for fun. Never like
Ooh.
I don't know. I used to like a lot of the times I would go out and like thrift a lot because I used to sell stuff on eBay. But I would always
Nice.
just try and find stuff that I liked. Lately, not really. I've just been a DJ, but
Fair.
What kind of
Not
car
really.
did you?
sorry.
You said you had an Audi.
Yeah.
Can I guess what it was? TT?
Yeah.
Was it a TT?
no.
It was an A4.
Was it a
A5.
TT?
A5
Yeah.
for sure.
A4?
No, it was
He's an
A4.
A4 boy.
A4.
A4.
All right.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Well,
you know.
and the R8, bro.
You got a
First car?
Yeah,
So
we
wait,
gotta be
so were
best
you
friends if you
in-
had an R8, bro.
Were you into cars? Like
Yeah,
when you
for-
had it?
Yeah, I was like, I've always been into cars, and
You're
I
a
was
car guy? What?
for a
Sorry.
while, yeah. But I kind of grew out of it just because it is a very expensive hobby, and I'm not rich, bro. I picked art as a career. Okay, that dream died very early, bro. That ain't gonna happen. I went to school for art. That is not it. But I had a Audi 1999 A4, and my brother, who had the car before me, it was like a hand-me-down. And I didn't know how to drive stick at all. That was my first like actual car that was mine that got handed down to me. And the first time I drove it, it had like the S4 like full fiberglass like front bumper. Like it looked like an S4. It looked fucking sick. It's still one of my favorite models of Audis ever, just the B5 line. I think they just look so clean,
Those are the
especially
they do.
coolest A4. Yeah, those are
Yeah.
so sick.
I have a
I don't like the
B9
angular ones.
right now.
Yeah.
I love the old ones though.
Yeah, but just like the organic shape of it, it looks so good. Especially like the is it the hatch or the what is it called? The wagon. The wagon. Yeah, like just the RS4 just looks so good, and I don't know, it's just iconic. It's like one of my favorite cars. But
A car named an RS4.
Yes.
Ain't no way,
Yeah.
bro.
I ain't never even
There's
put
an
that
RS,
together.
There's an
No way.
RS.
There's an
Something
RS2, there's an RS3, there's an RS4. There's actually an
I think I never-
RS5.
I never realized that.
Yeah, that
That's
just
crazy.
wow.
Well,
Okay.
let me ask you, Neeks and Ubaru, okay? So I'm still driving the same vehicle I bought when I was 15,
Mhm.
and I'm assuming
Same.
pretty soon it will blow up. Hopefully, I don't know, but when it does blow up, what do you think I should get? I'm gonna get something nice. So like my price range is decent. So what do you think's the best option?
Me, and honestly, Papa could I mean, anyone can recommend a car in here.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm gonna
a
ask the car
nerd.
guys first. That's why.
If
Get a
if I
Camry.
had the if I had the budget of like
Camry.
let's say I don't know what your budget it is Toyota. If I had the budget between like 20 and 40 grand, which I don't know if that's as big as yours, you got to say yes or no. I would shoot to get like a brand new, either like a fucking 4Runner or a Tacoma if you want a truck. I don't know if you drive a Tacoma. I
The
can't see
4Runner is
Christian
what I
driving a
keep. That's
Tacoma.
what my brain keeps telling me, and I'll use
love
it too because
4Runners.
I have a kayak and I do want to like actually get out and like because I used to had a really heavy phase where I was just pulling up Google Maps. I'd find just ponds, throw a kayak in there, see if there's fish in there, and I would like to get back to that. I feel like that would make good live stream content too, eventually. But
yeah,
I got
dude.
kicked out a few times too, which is also content. So I was an asshole, but I just leave. But yeah,
Damn, this bitch really basing his whole life around the content, huh?
you have to. What we do, right?
If you do
do
IRL,
that.
you literally have to. Like every day is content when you're doing IRL.
true.
You got to make
That
that
is
content.
true. Well, especially with IRL. If you're IRL, you have to have some type of like idea in your brain of what's going to be content. It's like I knew doing that. Like for example, when we were in Arizona and we went to the bowling alley, my brain said I'm going to get all of them super fucked up. So when Tasty goes live, it's an absolute shit show and makes for good content. And it worked out.
It worked
well.
out great.
Worked out
He's
great.
valid.
And we
He's
saw
valid for
Tasty's
that.
gooch live on stream.
Exactly. You've not seen Tasty's Gooch live on stream.
I
I
cooked the turkey perfectly.
That's one of the greatest live streams. That is one of the greatest live streams of all time. Like that, Steve Papa with the glasses on, just like there's just smoke everywhere. It's fucking one of the greatest moments ever, bro.
That's so awesome. Just like how fun, like everybody had their like 5 minutes of screen time and they're just so fucked up. Everyone showed up at a different point, just completely fucked up. It was, man.
When
yeah.
the camera goes to Jake C and he goes, I've not been sober for an hour since I got here.
It's just too good. I mean, you don't want to script everything, but you definitely have to have, you gotta. I don't know the word,
I
but
don't know, looking back to that stream in my head, like I felt like we were all like relatively newer content creators, and that shit was fire. Like that was content, like we did a good job.
I think that's definitely a tribute to why we're still content creators because we definitely have the content brain. Like we've came up with some good stuff.
Bro, that's what I was trying to do the content that one time when you were in the pool streaming on your phone. That's why I threw my phone at you when you were in the pool for content. And you fucking ignored it and let my phone go to the bottom of the pool.
which was even more content.
True.
And it was unintentional, but it started off of your idea of making something content.
And nobody
The best
knew
content
that
is
shit
an
was
accident.
waterproof. Yeah, like no one actually knew. Probably just do that
And
shit.
then Colwood dives into the pool like an Olympic swimmer. No one knew that motherfucker could swim. Look at him, bro. Like we thought he should just take perfect in everything, in life too. It just fucking dive. I was amazed. Like his form on his dive. I was like, what the fucking Aquaman?
I will never
was like, what's
forget that
happening?
image. Like I threw the phone at you in the pool, and you and I are doing our back and forth. You're live. I'm trying to get you to get my phone, and just out of my peripherals, bro, I just see Chungus whip off his shirt as fast as he can, and he full sprint, fucking hand over hand, perfect technique dive into the pool and grab the phone like within.
Bro. Shout out to Chungus. I don't care what you say. Cole won the top motherfucker to run into a burning building to save a cat or a dog. 100%.
Honestly, so-
Bro, he would not care if it died.
Dude, I told the story before, and a cold one's like, you gotta stop telling that story. People are gonna think I'm nice. I was like, bro, what? You legitimately said that one time. No, I keep telling the story, bro. It's a good story.
Chungus is ride or die for like his homies. And
Oh,
he's a very good.
100%. You could be wrong, and he'll definitely stick up with you. he'll support you still, even if you're wrong. He'll try. He's a really good guy.
That's a good friend right there.
For sure.
Yo, Ubaru, I want to know what art did you do in college?
I
want to hear about
design. So I got a degree in graphic design, but I've always been interested in it's like this like rotoscope style of art. So it's like rotoscoping is like a technique where it's like old Disney movies where they would like go over like moving figures and sketch it like Mickey Mouse, but using that sort of technique over like real images and then making like huge posters. Sort of like like Shepherd Fairy, like making like the Obey or the
I see now. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Like that kind of
I know
style.
what you're talking about.
Yeah, that kind of style where it's like very hyper stylized, but it's like more intricate than just like 3 colors or whatever. So my whole thesis for college was just like making people that like influence me in like music and or art. So I had Jean-Michel Basquiat, Kanye before he was canceled for being a fucking weirdo. Who else? I had Young Lean and I had somebody else I'm forgetting now. But I have posters. I can link them to you. They're somewhere in my computer. 1 second. But they're like they're huge digital photos, and then I printed them on like huge matted. What's the word for it? It's like a cloth. It's like a denim cloth, and they got sent through a printer, and then we like tacked them up in like a gallery. It was pretty cool. But they're like 5 by 6 feet or whatever. They're fucking massive. So I had to do that all myself. I like staged it, prepped it. It was fun. It's a lot of work. Set that up. You gotta like paint the studio. Like the school was not fucking with me. They were like, you gotta repaint the studio white. You gotta fill the walls. You gotta do everything. So I assume that's how a real art gallery is like, but. Or at least, I don't know, maybe not.
Yeah, they put you through the simulator.
Yeah, it was fun. It's more like getting an idea of like what an actual artist would do at like a show or like, talking to people, talking about your work. It is nerve-wracking though, like trying to explain what you did for like a year in front of a bunch of people.
Yeah,
but,
did you get flack from like, because when I was in high school, I made iPhone apps for fun and I was really into art, but like when college came around, like I wasn't gonna go to school for art. My dad would murder me. Like did you face any of that adversity in going into art
with like parents
or I guess society or anything? I don't know. I'm just trying to think. Like,
well,
yeah. I mean,
adversity. White boy's always trying to fucking make up some shit to be adversity against. What the fuck?
Like if I went to school for our friends and family would look at me like
he's asking
what?
If you caught flack from any friends or family.
Oh, they would. I wanted to go. They totally would, bro. 100%.
Really?
Oh yeah, 100%. I would have gotten flack from everybody.
See, I
forgot the Mormon. I could see that actually. Sorry, go ahead, Nick.
I was gonna say, I just feel like my parents have already supported me enough that mine definitely wouldn't be pissed. They'd probably be happy that my ass was in school. Not gonna lie.
Would you say that streaming is kind of an art form in itself, or no?
Oh yeah.
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
I agree.
I mean, yeah. I was gonna say Uber's got a lot of shit decked out on his stream. I can't even lie, bro. You have like how many sound alerts, bro? You have at least 20 to 50.
I have it filled. I can't even make a new like redemption thing, and you have to. It sucks for like the viewer because if you want,
I didn't know it maxed.
Yeah, it maxes at like 60 or something, 65.
Holy!
So there's a lot. It's just like little sound bites, but. It incentivizes people to not make me do push-ups or like rap on a song or like do some dumb shit like recreate a Fortnite emote IRL, which is still, I don't know why it's not higher, but people
I have enough to do like
so.
3 of those.
Fuck, don't please.
Channel points are. I think channel points are a lot more are super important. I think because I know me and people streams like I'm worried about channel points. Like I like think about the gambas that are put up. Like I'm like the channel points are for real. So having a natural like sync in your stream, which is sound alerts are perfect. It's just an easy way to get rid of channel points so people can't get the things that you don't want to do. So it's definitely a good play to have some sound alerts.
And have really loud ones as like 2,000 because Lee comes into my stream. Shout out Lee Gandhi. He'll come in and just do the fucking grapefruit technique, and I'm deaf
5 times.
Yeah, he'll just be like, and I'm just fucking deaf. It's like fucking Christ, bro.
Yeah, how do you handle, because it used to happen to me a lot. It doesn't as much more because I've kind of limited and I haven't really updated mine in a while, so people don't really care to use them. How do you deal with people when they try to redeem sound alerts during like a moment where you're genuinely having like a fucking hard time in the game and you literally want to spaz out on them? Like you're like, bro, this isn't funny. Like I know it's funny to you guys, but it's not fucking funny to me. Has that ever happened to you?
I
Kind
get a
of.
little mad.
I do get mad, but I
get
just
sarcastic.
flame them. Yeah, I'll just be like, "Are you fucking kidding me right now?" Like, and I'll just be like, I'll just flame him out. Like, or if I get really mad, like when I'm trying to, like, if I'm in Inferno and I'm on like triples, and the friend is like, "What do you mean by that?" Like 100 times in a row, I'm like, "Yeah, well, it's very easy because DJ, shout out DJ Cumboy, he coded me a script API through Twitch." Where it plays the sound alerts from a folder on my computer, so I can just close it, and you can redeem it and waste your points, and they'll never play. They'll never play for me. So I can immediately hit the ejectocito and
say
I'm
fuck y'all. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll say fuck you. I'm focusing up. So that's when I get really mad. That's when I turn it off. Or if like you're doing it for like 3 minutes straight, and I'm deaf, and I'm like, yeah, I'm taking my headphones off. I'm going for a walk or something. Unless that happens. Something bugs out. But like, I don't know.
Going for a walk on stream.
Yeah, shout out. Take a little break, you know? Yeah, that's
sleep for like 12 hours. I mean,
yeah.
Wait,
I feel like
sorry, T-Pop, I have a bone to pick with you really quick. Do you mind?
Yeah, do it.
Lobsy told me that he typed sleepathon in your stream and he got auto-modded. What's up with that?
Oh, no, he didn't. It was Resident Sleeper.
Oh.
He thought it was Sleepathon.
Type Resident Sleeper?
Yeah, fuck you, you Resident Sleeper. Go watch a different stream. Suck my dick, bitch. I'm live, you know?
Wait, Papa, okay, that is funny because there are a lot of streamers that do go out of their way to ban toxic global emotes like Resident Sleeper. Like XQC, even though he has his own sleeper emote, you can't put Resident Sleeper in his chat. So, I mean, it makes sense. You don't want somebody coming in dropping a fucking Resident Sleeper.
Like, there's nothing worse like when the stream's lulling and I'm like, whatever, okay, I'm gonna be live for 6 hours. If I have 10 minutes of a lull, dude, and someone's like Resident Sleeper, I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna reach to this camera and fucking strangle you, bro. Like, so I just banned it one time and I don't care. No, he thought it was Sleepathon. Sleepathon wasn't banned.
That makes sense. You're valid.
Just make your own emote. I have a better TV. It's a prison sleeper, and it's used sometimes. But,
no, I have the Qnique sleeper, and if you know that I have the Qnique sleeper, you can use the Qnique sleeper. But like, that's it. Like that's
a very rare.
What is that emote?
So wait,
it's just Qnique's like
it was
like
it was literally
passed
me
out.
the night you guys had to drag me into that room at Tastegiving. Ricky took a picture of me sleeping and made it in the night.
It's just,
with all my clothes on and shit.
Yeah,
Remember
it's like Qnique's passed the fuck out. Like it's great. So
I did you well. I took both his shoes off and then I tucked him in the bed. I actually tucked him.
You really did. That shit was.
They were like, "Let's fuck with him," and I was like, "Fuck you guys!" Like, you don't even know this guy, bro. I was like, "We're gonna be on fucking live stream, Phils. Relax. Just put him to bed."
Bullying a sleep streamer, yeah. Okay, wait, T-Papa, there had to have been a catalyst that pushed you to ban the word Resident Sleeper.
Oh no, I literally remember it was just like one of those times where I was streaming. It had been like a banger stream, all stream. I don't know, probably like a slower song came on. It lulled a little bit, maybe chat died down a tad, and then someone hit me with a Resident Sleeper, and I was like, bitch, you didn't.
Like, I just had a good ass stream. You ain't gonna ruin this shit, motherfucker.
Yeah, and then I literally just was like, fucking, I don't ever want that type again. Because yeah, I mean, maybe it got boring for a minute, but suck my dick. Like, no way, dude. Like,
I was gonna say, I think you should have it because the times people have typed it in mine is typically when I've had like a bad joke or like it's gotten that point, and it kind of, I don't know, it kind of amps me up.
No,
I kind of like
there are
it.
better emotes for that. There's like the stare emote. There's like
I think stare is good. You know, you can still drop like a ... Gets the, you know, I get question marked a lot. You know, there's there's.
I just
other
like
ways.
dropping like a X person's name and then a Resident Sleeper. Like if I'm trying to flame another streamer, I'll be like Prison
who?
Joe, Resident Sleeper, or nah, I wouldn't. I can't say that.
At
Joe.
Zoe
I'm just- I
Pancakes.
I'm not thinking. I'm not trying to say anybody's name, or like certain content in the game. You know, like TOA,
Yeah.
Resident
Yeah,
Sleeper.
and
I'd
a
drop-
lot
I'd
of
put
it,
that in somebody's
I
chat.
think at the time, I'm pretty sure, I don't know what I was doing, but it was content related. It was just like, fucking, I play RuneScape, man. Like, I'm sorry. Like, shit gets boring for 10 minutes every now and then.
real.
I wanna open that up to the rest of you guys. Do you guys have any moments on stream that genuinely pissed you off like that? Like,
All the
that
time,
you
every
remember?
day.
Oh, 2 days ago I ended.
Zoe's entire chat.
So you've had people type Resident Sleeper in your chat before?
No, not Resident Sleeper. Well, yes, but I think it's usually a joke. I know it's been like 1 or 2 times where it hasn't been a joke, but people piss me off all the time. Not with the Resident Sleeper though.
Your social
was the
battery
most
must
recent
be absolutely
know.
drained. I was watching Zoe today, and like the way you respond to every single message, I was like,
Oh my
You're
god,
crazy.
yeah.
Fucking chatting.
You're insane, Zoe.
Yeah,
I've been
everybody's
fucking
telling you like the
chatting.
right
You're a
way to sit
beast.
in the cave today. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
That was
It's the
crazy.
backseating really that gets me. It's the backseating that gets me. The best was when during the homie hunt we would get the bounties every 8 hours, and they would always be to like do something in weird gear. One time I had to go to Vorkath and I had to get the fastest Vorkath kill
funny.
without using a lance. So I brought a scythe because Tendy said the tech was to bring a scythe. I nearly fucking lost my mind. Like, especially because I've been playing the hardcore so much recently, I don't really get backseated that much. You know, like when I was like in Inferno, I was kind of used to it. And when I did TOA a bunch, I was kind of used to it. But once you like get out of it for a while and you're like, oh my God, I love my chat. Everyone's so nice. And then you come back and like all the fucking new people are like, oh, this is a girl killing Vorkath with a scythe. I'm gonna talk my shit. It's like, oh my God, it gets back into it. I go insane. I actually go crazy. I lose my mind. I've been getting really mad recently, like actually mad. I actually ended my stream out of anger the other day, which I don't think I've done in a really long time.
Really?
I was at Bandos.
You
Liberating.
do a pretty good job of holding your
Valid.
emotions together, I'd say, Zoe. Like I can't really tell when you're ever like super, which is probably a good thing for a streamer, right? You don't ever want to be
Yeah.
actively mad,
nah,
but
let them know you're pissed.
I mean, I do, but it's like I like to play it off as a joke because it's like it's not that deep. Like it's RuneScape. But like if I'm mad, I'm mad, you know. But I think I've been getting better at having it be genuine. Like when I was at Bandos and I was trying to learn 7.0, and everybody was like, "You should just do the altar method. You have the wrong tiles marked. You should bring an alt and like just blowpipe on the wall." I was like, I was like. I just leaned back in my chair and I was like, I've had enough. I'm leaving now. Like, I can't do this anymore. So I'm getting more like, you know, I'm getting real with it, okay? I'm not
like
going to
it.
cry on stream or anything, but I'm a fucking, if I got to go, I got to go. It is what it is.
you tell them.
That's valid. The way I see it is like a lot of people have said this that are very based. It's like you pot the live, you owe nobody nothing unless, you know, maybe gifted subs or whatever. You know, thank them obviously, but then whenever you're done streaming, just hit done. You can one tick the live stream if you want. There's literally nothing holding you to stopping. If you're not having fun, just say, I'm not having fun. Good night, guys. Bye. And then you just hit that, or you just say nothing and just end.
I want to say that one time.
I did.
I'm not having fun.
I'm
Good
not
night.
having No, I literally raged at
Bye.
TOA one time.
I remember that
slammed-
stream.
I did. I tried to do solo TOA
content.
for like an hour, and I literally just I kept getting bricked at fucking Kefri for no reason. Kefri is so fucking easy. TOA is so free, and I can't complete it solo a lot of the time. And so I go in, I fucking die at Kefri trying to set my quick prayer, slam my keyboard,
Oh my
and I'm like,
God.
all right, guys, that's gonna be the end of the stream. I am not having any fucking fun right now. I'm ending the stream, and I literally just ended the stream. I was like, this is not enjoyable, and I just ended it. It was nice.
It's okay. I broke my keyboard. It wasn't because of the game. It's because the
Oh,
keyboard.
yeah, I
the
saw
keyboard.
that.
That was
the
funny thing Jake
Well, yeah,
read.
I had the keyboard. This keyboard I had it. To be fair, I've had it for 4 years. It's an older keyboard, but it was fucked. Like it kept turning my audio on and off, which as a streamer is fucking infuriating. And then it started turning my microphone on and off. And then eventually, we were like doing TOA, we were doing Baba. I looked down and the keyboard at all the RGB is off, and I'm like hitting the F keys and nothing's happening. I said, fuck. And my mic was off. It turned off my entire audio system. I
How
plugged
does
it
that
back
even
in.
happen?
It's because earlier in the day I spilled like the smallest amount of fucking, I guess there's fucking some type of terrible substance in Bang Energy. Go figure. Spilled it and it got on the keyboard just a little bit. That's what I'm guessing. And it got on the
But
it
do you
got
have,
on
like,
the
a
side.
hotkey or something?
What do you mean? Well, there's a side of the keyboard that controls all the audio stuff. And
Oh, I
it's
see,
like
I see.
it's like linked with my system, and it was on that side. So I'm assuming that's what it was.
Definitely.
But yeah, it just shut everything off, and then I was like trying to figure it out, and then it kicked me from the raid, and then I just destroyed it and ended, and it felt really good. I went to sleep with my keyboard hanging off the desk. I just went and got in bed, and I said, tomorrow. Went to sleep. That was
It's a problem
it.
for later me.
That's a good
So,
mindset. Good mindset.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
but yeah, it felt good, and now it's a good emote. So what it is.
Amazing.
Shout out to
right?
Skill Specs and anybody else who breaks keyboards.
Honestly, yeah. Inspirational.
Yeah.
Uber, who inspires
have
you? Sorry. I beat
Yeah,
you.
so I was just
Haha.
kidding.
Sucks to be you.
Honestly,
Somebody.
And like I said,
No,
let
but
him
God damn it, bro.
You know what? Fuck you guys. I don't want to be on this podcast anyway.
I'm just gonna unmute him really
You know
quick.
what? Fuck you, prison.
All right, go ahead, Uber.
Oh, there you go. Well, he laughed, but
Bro, the last time he
is
left,
that gonna fuck up y'all recording or something?
last time he left was a live podcast. He's done this before, man. He's sensitive.
He's back. He's back.
He's
He's
normal,
back.
yeah. He's fine. You'd be nowhere without us, Ignoble. Just accept it.
Wow. All right.
Uber, who
Wow.
inspires you?
Fuck.
Wow.
That's fucked. Damn. All right, Zoe. Okay. All right.
Hey, if it wasn't for Ignoble, I'd probably be like
trolling.
playing games right now and not doing this podcast. Way to fucking go, Ignoble.
Oh, bro.
Honestly, true,
Somebody's
man.
on your
Ignoble
head
do be-
today, Noble. God damn.
I thought this was the Ignoble intervention. Did I show up to the wrong thing?
Oh yeah, my bad. Sorry.
What is this? All right, sorry. Anyways,
Inspiration, Oob. Get that shit.
not to ride y'all's dick, but like literally all of you guys, like no kizzy, no cat. Like, no, but like I don't know. I watch all you guys, for the most part, and I don't know.
Ubaru.
I'm just being
Why
honest.
don't you do
No, I
something
like
for
you.
me?
Every one of my friends that streams or new people I meet, like I meet new people every day who are streaming. It's just, it's like there's not like one direct person who really inspired me. I guess you could say Bodhi like in the beginning, but I don't know. Maybe Will when I was like a viewer before he was like to the moon lad, but like I don't know. So, all the homies really.
real.
Not to dick ride. I'm not trying to dick ride. I'm just being honest.
We're pro dick
I
riding.
get that.
I would
I feel
say
like a lot of us are people that like kind of only watch each other's streams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess y'all watch like big streamers.
You
a little
guys
bit,
inspire
but
me.
It's not the same.
I think. Except for Noble, he doesn't stream. I'm
think.
so happy, bro.
IGL.
Friendly
you know?
fire, bro.
Dude,
Friendly
catching
fire.
Why are we
strays,
fucking on me
bro.
today, bro?
I don't know, bro. I'm back to Team Ignoble. We're being too mean.
Thank you, T-Pop.
Yeah,
all right.
I got you,
Say
bro.
something nice
Sorry.
about me. Say it. Say it.
Okay, wait.
We
to
can go around.
switch-
Let's all say something nice about Ignoble. Go ahead. Is it possible?
God, dude.
Possible, bro. We know this.
I gotta
Yeah,
think.
that's fuck.
Say something
gotta
nice.
think.
All right, you
Go
know,
ahead.
Stop it. I wasn't ready. Hold on. I'm thinking.
Bro, this is so free. Are you serious? This is so
This is-
free.
this is-
bro.
This is Uber. This is
free,
Uber's
listen.
podcast. Give it. Give
Yeah,
it
yeah,
to
we
him.
can- we-
Give it to him.
yeah.
Thinking too long about
I
this.
have
Listen,
100
Uber, what do
things
you
I
like
could
about
say.
Ignoble?
not only is Ignoble a handsome man, but he's got pipes. He can sing. It's facts.
True.
That is
He
true.
do be singing, bro. He
Mhm.
do be singing.
I'll be
He
piping,
is
bro. I'll
smart
be
and
piping.
handsome and funny. He kind of is the whole package, to be honest.
It's facts.
And talented.
Very talented.
It's true.
Ladies,
Just a little weird.
Any
with,
ladies
like,
who
the
are listening to
stuff
this?
and-
That's okay.
the only
Cut it there.
problem.
Cut it there. That's fine.
All right. Wait, Uber, going back on inspiration, not just for streaming, but with art and even like music and fashion, what has pushed you into your like fashion music sense and all the tastes that you have? Like, is that just developed over time? Was there someone who had like a big impact or anything with that type of stuff?
Definitely Kanye. Like when I was in college, well, I've been in college for a long time. I've been in and out of college, but thankfully I fucking graduated in 2021. But I started college in 2013 and then I was just on and off like in between. But like 2013, like Yeezus era Kanye, when he was just wearing wild shit and doing like crazy artsy stuff, like that's when I think it just started. I started doing like weird artsy shit. So like from there, just kind of evolving that kind of like encapsulating sense of weird random shit, sort of. I'd say that's definitely my
Dude,
biggest influence.
you know what I said crazy, Uber? My license plate is Kanye.
What?
I know. Isn't that insane? I think I gotta change it now. But like my
Yeah,
license
you
plate.
gotta change it now.
My
You gotta-
license
Harry
plate
Potter,
is
you got the Kanye license plate. We got
I got Kanye a couple
Brand
years
risk.
ago, but how crazy is that, bro? I like because there's like 10 people that live in Idaho, so I got a personalized plate like a year or two
You fit
ago.
right in with all the other white people there. That's crazy,
Whoa,
bro.
you're assuming it's mostly cows and potatoes, okay?
potato
Papa
layer. I
fucking
don't know about
speed running the
that.
hate train here. Holy shit.
I'm here for the
Honestly,
controversy.
I did want to ask you, T-Papa, has anyone actually came to your chat and said anything about you playing Harry Potter? I'm gonna assume
there's
no.
actually been a couple instances where I was a little like, damn, bro. It caught me off guard a couple of times. I had a chatter or two come in and voice their
Really?
yeah, two. I think actually, but it wasn't that bad. It was just like I don't know. They come in and
Were they disappointed?
no, they would just come in and they would say like I love you, I support you, but I don't support this game and I can't watch. Which is like cool thought to have, but I don't need that chat in my stream. You know what I mean? Like I don't know
necessary.
how to respond. Because like what do I do? Like I just like okay. I don't I'm just like a human
They
being.
need you to know you're disappointed.
I would just be like, come back when I'm playing Rooney. Thank you.
That's what I did, and I read the message and I just said hi, and I didn't really respond directly to it, and fucking Grylax, dude, because I mean it was kind of obvious I was ignoring it just because I was ignoring it. I just didn't want to invite that because I was just trying to enjoy Harry Potter. And Krylex just responds with a grow up. And I'm just like, oh, great, dude. We're about to have... I've just gone complete stealth mode. Like, nobody's seeing anything right now. And then Krylex asks him with an all caps grow up. And I was like...
Yeah, shut the fuck out, Krylex. Oh, my God.
The really sad thing is like, I think someone's, like, made a bot.
Oh, I saw that.
Oh, the one that tracks which streamers have done it?
Yeah.
So,
well, what streamers have played the game is what I thought it was.
Yeah. So
Yep.
It does. It's wild.
So the one sad thing that happened is like I think there was just this account that just came in and their name is just like essentially like the ending of the game, and like so accounts just come in and they try to spoil the game, and I'm just like. I don't know, like what it's such a bad look for that side of the argument, and you just look like an idiot. I'm like, this is helping. Like it's just gonna increase the issues. So like I don't know why you'd come in and spam the ending of the game. It's just so I don't know. Just
Either they
sad.
had to play it or they had to absorb someone else's content of them playing it to know what happens. So I'm just saying, in the end, they're still playing it and just revolving around it.
Technically, if you go into a stream where someone's playing that game, you're also supporting that game by watching someone who's playing it, by advertising the game further, by pushing their view count higher, by putting them up into a queue higher and bringing more attention to the game.
Yeah.
So it's a weird argument, especially when the very progressive streamers are coming out and saying that it's stupid. Like I was watching Hassan talk about it the other day. Yeah, I thought he had a pretty good take on it. I mean, it's ridiculous, dude. It's a fucking game. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
But
so I think that was the only thing that I was a little bothered by. I was like, I don't do this, please. Like that was because it just I don't know. Because at first, I don't think it's a bot, but I think it's definitely a group of people, and they seem friendly, and then they just start spamming the ending and the twists, and it was just like out of nowhere. And I'm just like, oh my God, why are you doing this? Like, and I have to tab out and ban them. And I was just like, I've been like 8 hours, 7 hours in a stream. Like, oh my God, I don't want to do this right now. So that was a little upsetting. But like, besides that, overall, it's been great. I'm having like the most fun I've had with it. I needed this so badly. Like I was starting to hate RuneScape so much. And then I was just like, I was falling in love with games again. And I was just like, it's reset me. It makes me want to play RuneScape. And I don't know, I'm stoked. But yeah, no, that's the stuff I dealt with. Not that bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bro just got through going through a war zone. That wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, goddamn.
Each day I'm
No, dude, from what some of the streamers that I've read, like the stuff that's happening, some people like in the bigger streams, like yeah, it's like that. Honestly, T-Papa didn't deal with shit. Like it's been I've read some really wild shit about what's happening to people playing that game,
yeah.
and it's sad.
Yeah. So, but all is good. I think I'm gonna stream it again tomorrow. I streamed the last 2 days. Nothing bad today. So I'm assuming, I think a lot of the hate was day 1, and I think day 2 and day 3 is gonna fizzle out. Day 4, no one's even gonna remember. So I sweat, and I'm having a blast, and that's what counts.
Period.
Shout out. All right, let's. I was gonna ask Ubaru. What do you get up to outside of RuneScape and shit posting on Twitter and making mixes? What are your other interests?
Well, other than making, I mean, for a while I wanted to really make like a clothing brand. That's like a lifelong aspiration thing. At some point I would like to make like an actual, like, not just like printing a logo on a graphic, like cut and sew, like fashion brand was always like my end game. Like if I could ever make that happen as a reality, that would be insane. Even if it's like, like middle ground, like doesn't need to be like some like Louis Vuitton like aspiration, like just something where it's like sustainable. I make money. I'm my own boss. Like everything is originally mine. Like that's like my end goal of like something I would want to do. But that's like a dedication of life that I'm not at that stage to like do that, because that's a lot of resources, that's a lot of time. You have to learn how to do all these things. It takes years and years. You got to have internships, you got to know people, like you got to know a lot of factory ins and outs for like sampling things and stuff like that. Like I have no experience with it, but that's something I want to aspire to do if I get my bread up and do that kind of shit. That's like lifelong thing. But other than that, I don't know. I've just been playing RuneScape, man. Just been chilling.
So you don't work a standard job, right?
No. So what happened was I graduated in 2021, and then I live with my dad. So I'm just like, right now I'm just at home chilling, like trying out streaming. I'm gonna give myself like a year and try it out and like see if it kind of goes anywhere. And if it doesn't, then it's like I can always get a job. But I think I always wanted to stream ever since like maybe like 2019, like when COVID started. I always wanted to do it, but I was just pussy back then. I'm going to be honest. I was just scared to go live. It was some anxiety thing. I was just like, people don't want to watch me, blah, blah, blah. But then I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Like, go live. Like, now I just don't give a fuck anymore. Now it's fun. I feel like if you make it a job, then it's just not fun anymore. So
no.
Yeah.
Real.
Yeah. So I've just been having fun. Like, for a while, like a lot of it stemmed from like not playing RuneScape 2 while streaming, because all the people I met through streaming was RuneScape people. And if I did go live on like a game like New World, like, it's like maybe a couple homies popping up, but I don't know. Maybe one day I could do like variety stuff, but that's like an aspiring thing too with streaming. Kind of just building the flow.
I was gonna ask about the fashion side of things. Sorry, Zoe, to cut you off, but God, now I'm flustered. I was gonna ask, so what if there are men listening to this cast right now who don't dress fashionably or don't have a good fashion sense, what would you say to do for them? Like what kind of steps would you take? Any particular boards they should follow, or what should they look for inspiration?
It really depends on the type of person you are and the kind of with like fashion. It's all about presentation, about like who you want to be, who you want to look like what, like, because you could be, there's like people who follow, I think it's like men's fashion advice or something on Reddit, and it's like people are like, yo, check my outfit, and it's like, like standard, like KempQ, the KempQ standard Sunday, I'm getting dressed up, rate my fit, and it's like, all right, Church Boy 7, you're valid. So I don't know. It's like you could have like the
rate
general,
my fit,
like
Church Boy 7. Is that a rating?
Church Boy 7. But I don't know. It's like you could have like a very like business casual approach where it's like like Chelsea boots, some slacks, like a dress shirt. I don't know, like that's more casual. But then like I'm more like streetwear, sort of like big boxy tees. Right now it's like big spaced out pants, like cargo pants are back in now. For like a couple years ago, it was skinny jeans. It always like flip flops. It'll be like, this isn't cool anymore. Now it's cool. And it's kind of just like whatever you believe in is cool. You just wear and you just say fuck everybody. Basically, you could follow trends or you could say fuck trends. So I don't think there's anything.
Subreddit
specific.
is called Male Fashion Advice, by the way.
Yeah.
I definitely don't know why. But
Oh my god.
I don't know how I know that,
I'm just
but
saying.
I found it.
Noble business casual.
Somebody in this chat might be a moderator of that subreddit. I don't know who it could be, but you know.
Yeah, I mean that's like a very like entry
It's
level,
looking like you.
Yeah, it's a very entry level thing where you can like go on Reddit. But a good creator to follow is fuck, I forgot what I think it's his name is Christian Villanueva. I'm trying to remember his fucking YouTube channel. Frugal Aesthetic. That dude is fucking dope. He talks about all the trends that are happening for like, you know, if you're around our age, like 20s to like early 30s, kind of like that sort of I'm having a fucking blank. What is our age group called again?
Like
Millennial.
Millennial.
Yeah,
Millennial.
millennials.
Millennial
Zoomer.
sort of like not Zoomers, but well, kind of. Yeah, I don't know. He just talks about like fashion sense of like what's going on. He lives in like New York City. The dude literally wore like Rick Owens Kiss boots, which are like $7,000, and they're like literally platform heels. And he walked around watching people break their necks. It's a very wild concept, but
Wait, who did you say it was?
Frugal Aesthetic. He's like 1 million subscribers
Interesting.
or something on YouTube. Secon's been dick riding him hard. He's been like, yo,
I was about to say, I was
sick.
I know, dude. I was about
bro.
to chime in and be like, honestly, bro, fuck all the advice. Just check whatever Secon's wearing on Twitter and just rock whatever the fuck he's wearing, bro.
Yeah.
Just copy his shit, bro. Go check out Secon.
He's based though. Like I don't know. He's doing some dumb shit. Like he's like, yeah, I'm not working. I'm going to school, but I spent $5,000 on a bag though. Fuck it. And I'm like,
dude, I honestly, I wanted to pipe up under one of his posts about his fits though. I mean, like, damn, the whole bank owns that fit. I didn't blame him though.
you should have. You should have. I would have gassed you up.
God.
I would gassed you
Dude.
up.
I love Seki though. No hate.
I love
hate.
Seki. Yeah.
And maybe
So
he's
it's
not
Post a new
dead
fit
over it.
every fucking couple of weeks. I'm just like,
Hey,
god
man,
damn.
He just, it's definitely some pricey shit.
He's
It makes me
living,
wonder,
bro.
but-
Let him live.
That dude made his riches and then he turbo chilled. So I think he's, living off the fruits of his labor in his past life or something.
Surely. I believe it. I would believe it.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of fashion, real quick, can I show you guys my new obsession?
Okay.
I
Sure.
started
Ooh,
making
okay.
these like festival hats. And
Okay.
they're so fun.
Oh,
Look at this
my
guy.
God. That's
Would you not wear that to a festival?
a
Come on. It's
100%.
kind of dope.
100% wear that.
I'm making
Goddamn.
matching
A little
leg
bucket
warmers,
hat?
too.
See
Just
J-Pop
because
wearing that.
Just because I'm bald, I'd probably sweat, but that's a sick hat.
Oh, I'd
I'm gonna be
rock
honest.
the
Yeah, I might
fuck
make
out
some
of
cotton
that.
ones too.
Oh,
I have
wait,
this
can
really
we-
nice like Egyptian cotton.
So if
I
you
wanna
if
touch
you
on
sell those
Oob.
as like merch, I'd pot one of those for
This is one thing I
Right.
would actually sell as merch. Like I've been thinking of things to crochet. This only took me like 2 hours.
Oh
and
my
it's like
God,
really
you
fun
could
to make.
wear them on stream, and people
True.
would ask, be like, where'd you get that hat? And you'd be like, exclamation
Real.
mark, merch hat or something, exclamation mark, merch, boom.
I could sell them for like 80
You
bucks.
could do.
man,
Could you do like a
honestly.
request? I was gonna say, could you do like a request system where people will request to have it like handmade by you, and you send it to
I
them,
mean,
and they
a lot
pay
of
you?
time on Etsy, that's like how it works. You put in like a custom order, and then I'm like, sorry, it's gonna take 3 months. My bad.
handmade,
Same.
spit on by Zoe, sweated on.
Yeah, exactly.
They should add an
No,
option.
no,
Spit like extra $20.
That's an add-on. We'll spit on it.
Not for free, baby.
Yeah.
Not for
No,
free.
That's at least
How do
$20
they-
upcharge.
How do they hold that money when someone buys something on Etsy and then it takes their ass 3 months to make it? Do they get paid after they deliver it? Like that's probably how it works. I
Yeah,
assume.
yeah, definitely. I don't think they get the money up front because otherwise people would be scamming.
Just be scamming.
They would have been scamming, and then they have all your govy shit because you're putting in your
Full
socials
name,
in there.
address,
Yeah,
yeah.
full name, social. Unless you're giving them the fake socials, then I don't know, scam. I
Pop
guess.
off,
Yeah.
honestly. Do what
Yeah,
you need
do your
to do.
best.
Yes.
Here, let me. Sorry, I've been exporting these. I'm gonna just show you. This is what I made for my thesis. It might take a while to upload. But they might not render the best because I had to make them like I didn't want to make you download PDFs so you could like zoom in. But
T-Pop, can you show them?
Yeah,
hopefully
you can put it in
thumbnails
the
are
yeah. Oh, there we go. Sweet. Yeah, let me pull them up.
So these are like the digital print, and then I would put them in a physical print that were like I think it was 5 feet by 6 feet or something. So they were fucking massive, and they weighed like 40 pounds each. So not to derail what we were talking about, I was just doing that in the background.
No.
Are they loading
They
for
won't
you?
load for me yet. No.
They're giving me
They haven't loaded now.
emoji.
Poop emojis.
Yeah. It shows
Oh wait, no, I they load for me once if I open it up in a browser.
All right, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna
Okay.
drag it over right here. Here's the first one it's showing in our Discord.
Oh, exactly. That's what I thought it was. The style
That's
would
so
be like.
sick.
Yeah, it's like
So
it's like
sick.
rotoscope. So I took like an image of like these people who influenced me, whether they're from music or art. So it's Jean-Michel Basquiat, and then I had Kid Cudi, Young Lean, and Kanye. And then I had Kanye in like the Yeezus mask, but it's like hyper stylized. Like it's kind of like egregious how much because it took like like 50 hours for like some of these. The Jean-Michel Basquiat one, the black and white one, was like way less time needed, but they get kind of more intricate because if you zoom in, those are all individual like handmade with like my mouse. I don't even use like a digital tablet. Those are all with my mouse. So that was just like over time I made those.
That's unreal.
God damn.
That was fun though. It took a long time.
Yo,
Long
I would
time.
print these, put them up on my in my living room or something. It's just kind of cool.
Hey, no, we
Yeah.
gotta get something behind you, man. You got nothing on the
That's
wall, dude.
facts. That's facts.
Yeah, it's
Something. I mean, you gotta go crazy. but
Ignoble's
we'll
streaming from a liminal space right now.
Bro,
He's got a mirror.
Just hit us
Got a
with
mirror.
like the
There's a
Nvidia
mirror.
thing, and I don't know, give us a fake background, go on the beach or something, you know?
I'll get a green
could
screen
all
and I'll
do
put
that.
throw
That'd be-
something up.
That would be really fun to get that NVIDIA plugin and we all go to like a beach on some like, or we do some like holiday shit. We all have the same background. That's corny. I don't give a fuck.
Bass from
Oh my god.
Bass from the beach. It's the Bass Beach Party. Welcome.
We should coordinate
all got
outfits
fake
one day, you know?
webcams.
We should do something. We should all wear like luau stuff, beach days. Like,
Okay.
hey guys, we're having a good time.
Well, it did remind me.
gonna go
I would want to just remind you, Pop, when we do come to Tennessee, we have to do a podcast, just a group pod. Like live. Everybody's fucked up. We need to make it. Whatever you need,
That
me to
would
bring,
work.
I can help. Like
Wait, what
whatever
are
you
you
want to
telling
do.
me?
Here's my idea as me wanting to help with production. We definitely need someone who has an interface with like multiple ports. And then we can have
Yeah,
like
I have
3
a
or
Go
4 mics.
XLR, and it only has one, sadly.
I told you because it was your idea. I remember you talked about it recently.
I bought this mixer and it has 4 inputs for XLR. It's a
Sheesh.
it's like very bang for the
Damn.
buck. I highly
Just
recommend.
buy it and return it.
MG10.
Yeah.
SQ.
Yeah, send
buy
that.
it,
I
use
think
it,
if we
return it.
cop it, if we cop it before, I'm not trying to worry about returning it. We can figure that out. But I want to help produce the fuck out of that shit.
Shit, rich people.
Consider.
whatever.
Unique's
Yeah,
balling
dude,
out here, bro.
Unique's been fucking sports betting, bro. He's balling now, dude. Money don't matter to him anymore.
Yeah, bro, we got to talk about the successes, but I've definitely enjoyed the sports betting lately. Honestly,
Dude,
bro,
sports
it all
betting's
stems from
dude, it's the best thing in the world. It's like I don't have a pastime I like more than sports betting. It's the number
That's
one.
what I'm saying. My days off when I don't stream, I literally just sit and watch basketball because I just put money on basketball.
That's
but I
what's
will say-
crazy to me. When I look at T Papa, I can see, sports betting. When I look at you, I was pretty amazed when the other day you were
Liberal.
like, if I hit this, I'm gonna make $200. I was like, what are you talking about? I was like, what are you
I
like? You an
literally did,
XQC
though.
stream gambling, bro? What's going on? And you're like, no, the game. I was
March
like,
Madness, baby, March
game.
16th.
Oh,
As long as he doesn't have an
Okay.
uncut gems like Ark.
you
then
betting
we're
on the Super
chilling,
Bowl?
you know?
We do have the Super Bowl coming up. I guess
Yeah,
the podcast
I
will be
will.
It'll be out before then,
Oh, yeah, it'll be out before then.
yeah, well, yeah.
I most likely will have the Eagles on the spread, is my guess. I think they're minus 1.5 right now. That's the play, I think, right now. We'll
I
see.
like the over for that game for sure, 100%.
Yeah,
I don't know,
I don't
though.
think a lot of
Roger.
boys
Bulls are winning.
T Papa's
what?
looking at Qneeks just like a happy father. Like,
Oh,
oh,
I'm,
man.
I'm
I
actually,
just introduced my
dude,
kid
if
to
I
crack,
now
and he
have
is about to
someone,
become
I
a fucking
I feel
addict.
like I don't have anyone to talk to sports gambling, and now Qneeks nodded in his head yes when I said the word spread. Like, oh my god, like I found someone, Like,
Yeah, I don't know what, like, I mean, I think it was literally just me being in your stream that night where the Titans lost. And I was just like, this seems really exciting. And it makes it
Thanks,
is like
man.
an enhancer. It just enhances the viewing ability of watching
for
sports.
sure.
And if you do it responsibly, like, I pretty much I've put my money in, and the money I've won is what I'm spending in gambling. I'm not just gambling money out of my bank account, you know? So
Yeah.
All right, I'm going back. I just have to know. All right, when you went to school, what did you want to do, and did that change because of the pandemic? And yeah.
For a while it did. Like we did everything online, but like for senior thesis, it made no sense. Like it was a nightmare during COVID. But we had to do like our thesis like over Zoom because our thesis professor like lived out, because I live in like, I don't care, I live in like upstate New York, so like he lives in like the sticks, like 3 hours away from campus, and he's like, I'm stuck out here in this blizzard, like, all right, you're gonna go live right now and say things about your art, go. And I was like, I make things with my hands, or I don't know, I was just like, it was very weird. But very weird experience. Would not recommend going to school during COVID unless you do something practical where you can actually go in, like if you're in like a lab setting and it's like you're actually allowed in the building. But like obviously now that COVID's over, hopefully we'd have nothing like that again. Otherwise, streaming might be a dub if COVID happens again. So might have an influx. I don't know. Could be good.
Everyone's career here blew up because of fucking COVID, right? Because everyone started around then. So
Not me.
you think our kids and grandkids are gonna ask about COVID?
It'll be
sounds
like,
like big deal?
I think
Yeah,
our
we're
COVID
kids.
is going to be like, well, yeah, if you do have a alleged kid, the alleged kids will think of COVID as like the influenza thing that like our parents talked about or whatever when they were kids. Probably.
Really?
That's what I think it's going
Yeah.
to be like, because it's a huge
I
thing.
feel like, did influenza kill more than COVID?
Definitely
I don't know.
had to.
I'm telling my kids about swine flu. We're not gonna talk about
Bro, okay,
That was
listen though.
not a problem.
Swine flu was. I was in like
Swine
sixth grade
flu
when that
is
shit was
sick as
happening.
fuck,
I was scared. I was really scared. I was like,
Dude, I got
Dude, he's
swine
gonna be the kid in
flu.
the class crying, bro. They tell when they talk about he's in the back crying.
they're like cases of riots today. They're like showing the news. Like my teachers are. I'm like, oh my god.
40 dead today.
I'm like, dude, I was more scared for my parents for sure. I was like, my parents might be dying. I might be dying. Fuck this.
I remember during swine flu. I don't know if I had swine flu, but I remember I got sick because my mom like essentially just pulled me out of school for like a week because that's just what everyone was doing. And I played Call of Duty and I made my clan tag. What was it? H1N1 was the
Yeah.
So my clan tag in COD was H1N1, dude. I thought that shit. I still think that shit's funny. Fuck it, dude. That shit was so funny.
It goes hard. Yeah.
Did they take this swine flu? Because it was real like they were harping on it crazy when I was in, I don't know.
I don't know. I was in middle
I
school.
don't think it was by COVID standards at all back then. I think it
No,
was
they
more
didn't do
like-
anything like that, but it was very. I don't know. It's like it was only in school I heard about it. Like when I got home, my parents weren't worried about anything, but in school they were going crazy about it. Maybe it was just my area. I don't know.
Probably just wasn't
Nah,
as
it's definitely
publicized.
swine flu's not real, brother. That's just not gonna get
Yeah,
us.
no, definitely. I was gonna say, I feel like
Birds.
that's crazy to think about, like teachers showing news and then like explaining how propagated it is, and then explaining their side of it, which is also like their own propaganda. Like, just weird. It was cool to think about that, though. I don't know.
Imagine if we were in high school during COVID. I wonder what that was like going
my
through
God.
high school. And
My little
with
brother
COVID.
graduated
Oh my god!
during the peak of it. Kind of sucked.
Same, my sister.
I
Yeah,
feel-
her graduation was weird.
Speaking of that, because of COVID, I actually didn't go to my graduation ceremony. I wanted to, but they had like some fucking mandate where like you could only have 2 people, and I'm like, why am I gonna go to this if I can only bring like 2 people? Like, sure, like my parents can go, but I was like, this is kind of fucking lame. Like, if you can't have, people pull up to something you've been doing for like 8 years on and off. So I was like, fuck it, mail it to me. So I have it mailed over there. They didn't even frame it or nothing. They put it in an envelope and sent it to my house. Like, my
That's
life's a
fucked.
movie.
I wasn't even
fucking
in school during
sucks.
COVID, and we could only bring 2 people. We had to have
Yeah.
tickets and shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
But then they opened it up like on the field, and I was like, fuck you. I was like, I don't even want to go anymore. This is
That's fair.
fucking whack. No.
To be fair, I,
feel bad
graduated at
'cause
Radio
my-
City, which kind of popped off, but which makes
That's
sense to
fucking
2
sick.
people.
That pops
Yeah.
off.
Holy
Cool.
shit.
Yeah, that pops off.
It was cool.
My
They probably
sister
just had a limit on that
graduated
shit.
college. Not graduate. She didn't graduate. She was in college while COVID happened, and I feel really bad for her because I feel like my early college years were like very formative for me. Like being there in person, you know, meeting people, learning about doing things and stuff. And she's like, "Yeah, I just lost like 2.5 years." And like the first time she set foot on campus was like her 3rd year, and I'm just like, Jesus, dude, that sucks.
That's insane.
Ugh, that doesn't
I can
sound nice.
I can relate to that because I was like in and out. So like all of my friends that I met when I first went for like the first 2.5 years, they were long gone, like in their career already. So I felt like a custodian to like going to college. It was not fun. I felt like an old man. And I was like, this fucking sucks. Like, I'm literally the guy that people will be like, why is that dude in the fucking class, bro? Like I was that guy. I was like, this is cringe, bro. And I was like,
You're not that
that's
guy.
when people are like, yeah, you can go back to college. That's what I'm like, bro,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be that
Nick,
guy. in
you
the
look
class.
like you're 18. You're good.
Okay, right,
you can
true.
cut off.
Yeah,
You're
I
right.
was talking
I
about
can
being
do
in high
bro,
school
listen.
during COVID. He was, bro.
Bro, okay, wait. Okay, this is terrible. I don't think I shouldn't even
Yes,
ask
there's
this,
fat
but
people in the UK.
British people. What's up with that?
Bro, Nick, we gotta go to Golden
So that's
Corral. We
okay.
have to meet Java and the family, dude. It's gonna be a good time, bro.
okay,
Nick's
yes,
gonna be like, what
okay.
are those?
No, I was just gonna say, what if I went to college and I was obviously a freshman because it would actually be my freshman year. What if I just told? Never mind. I just thought through
You
this.
gonna prey on
Can
younger
you
women?
finish the thought?
No,
Yeah,
I
what
was
are you
just
gonna
gonna say,
say?
what if I just
Nick.
trolled everyone? I would not do anything with anyone,
trolling.
especially women. Especially
Yeah, we
women.
know.
But I
You're
could just,
good.
I would just like to see how believable it is.
You're valid.
I got no bitches. I ain't got no bitches. But if I were to go in and just be like, yeah, I'm 19 or whatever, I'm 18. How many? You think I could just get it? Like, I wouldn't
Yes.
obviously play
No
off
one
of
would
that in
question
any.
it.
Yeah, I think you can get away with it.
No, you definitely
No one would
bro.
question it.
Well, yeah, I
Not a
mean, I
single
don't even think
person.
it's because like, I mean, first off, you're shorter. I feel like it's just believable. You have the very like nice skin. Like you don't look old at all. Like, you know,
Yeah.
the hair. You have the Zoomer hair. I mean, it's all
Yes.
there, dude. Like you can definitely.
It's honestly the Zoomer hair frames you as like looking super young. Not to like
Yeah.
you know.
Just make sure
Not-
you
I
keep
like
your
that,
like.
for sure.
Make sure you keep your fucking head turned though, because if you turn this way, bro, they see that jaw. They're gonna be like, he's 30. He's fucking 30. Get him out of here.
Like holy fuck.
All right, sounds good.
Leo Neeks, bro.
Damn, Nick going
trust
to
me.
college, huh?
Listen,
Damn.
I ain't doing none of that.
What are your thoughts on that, by the way? What do you think about Leo? How bad is that in your opinion?
So, what is a Leo
What are you
thing?
talking
Yeah, I
about?
know
Oh,
what
sorry.
you're
We're
talking
talking about
about.
Leonardo DiCaprio. He's dating a 19-year-old
Oh,
girl. I
yeah.
just saw a lot of stuff about it on social media.
It's weird.
I think it's weird that it's like the thing is like once they isn't it like once they hit like 25, he dumps them and gets like another 19-year-old girl or something.
Yeah.
It's
I've read that
weird.
before, but is that actually true?
So before he was
I don't know.
25. Like he would choose like
He's
a girl
never
like, in
dated
her early
a girl
20s.
over the age of 25 is the
25.
thing, yeah.
Yeah. Which is
It's
totally
just-
normal
okay,
if like
that's- yeah.
in your when you're 25. But
Yeah. If you're
Once you're
Leonardo
pushing
DiCaprio,
How old is he though?
He's got to be like
47.
40.
Something like
Okay,
that.
that's pretty
Yeah.
gross. Then. Yeah, that's pretty weird.
well, like the post
Damn,
I saw was like
age.
it was Leonardo DiCaprio's current girlfriend experienced high school COVID. I'm just like, oh my god.
That is
Right.
insane.
That's what I'm saying, like,
That's the headline I saw. At first, I'm like,
Yeah.
dude, Leo slays, bro. Like, fucking do it, king. And then I saw that headline, and I was like, oh, maybe.
Well, that's I've seen a lot of memes about it, and a lot of people like people very upset about it. People support him, so I was curious.
Well, I just feel like in my head, for me, I'm 24. I'm not even coming near a 19-year-old. I'm not. If you're 19, I'm cool, bro. I'm cool.
That's not what you said 5 minutes ago,
I
Nick.
love Qnix, bro.
No, I wasn't saying I was using
5 minutes
my
ago, I'd
age
go on campus,
fakely
tell him
in
I'm 19, and hit on him.
Okay, whoa.
You didn't
that's
say
bad.
that. You did not say that.
I didn't say
I thought that was
hitting
He
on
said
anybody.
that.
No,
He said
I said
hypothetically.
and I also
Okay.
said I wouldn't use it in the sense of trying to get women. I just said I wonder if
Yeah.
people would believe me if I told them I was 19 at a college campus. It wasn't I'm trying to get bitches with
Nick,
this shit.
yeah. I'll be reading in between lines and shit like
But
that.
here's the thing, though. Even how old are you, Nick?
24.
If you're dating a 19-year-old girl, I wouldn't think that's like insane.
I mean that's
Yeah.
yeah, but I'm not doing that. I mean,
I-
you know, I don't know.
it's
There's
so
just a
weird
maturity,
'cause,
like-
yeah, exactly.
I just think for me, from the ages of like 19 to 23, there was so much growth in me being an adult and figuring shit out that like dating someone that hasn't gone through that yet, there's going to be so many arguments and disagreements, let alone it being kind of weird. I just would not want to. I just would be getting fights all the time with her.
Do you think someone's
feel like-
capable at that age of going through that like before or no?
I mean, yeah, and that's I feel like I always bring this dumb fucking X up on this goddamn podcast. But she was,
Can we
I
give her
think she
a
was
name
younger.
instead of dumb fucking X? It doesn't have to be the real one, but like
Misogynist, Q needs hates his
No.
ex-girlfriend.
And no, it's just she was a lot more mature than me, and we were a similar age because I was talking to her when I was like 21, and she saw things a lot differently than I did, and I think that's where we had disagreements, was because she was so much more mature than me at that time, and I didn't see it, and now I'm in the other shoes, and I'm like, damn, I really was just kind of a dickhead. So yeah, that's where I'm not gonna date anybody that's probably not my age, maybe like a year or two younger. It just depends, I guess.
I think 3 or 4 years is probably the sweet spot because I think I think that's why it's just bad with him because I mean obviously that girl's not gonna have anything in common with him, so it's pretty easy to deduct that as he just wants to fuck her. At least for me, I think most people.
And she just thinks he's famous and has a lot of money and clout.
Well, she should know that. Those things are definitely true.
Yeah,
for
Hollywood
sure.
is such a different thing, though. You know, it's just like they live in their own fucking bubble. They're
Do you
just
think
like,
he's doing something? I feel like in his brain, he's so out of touch with reality that he doesn't think it's wrong at all.
or
he's
gives
just a
fuck.
fucking movie star who likes fucking
Yeah.
young girls.
Yeah,
That's
that too.
like,
Or he
that's-
does not give a fuck at all. Yeah, I would doubt he would care, honestly.
But he's, I don't know. I feel like outside of his relations with women, he's made moves to do good things. Like, I feel like I've seen him post about like weird
Yeah,
conservation
go crazy
efforts.
about fucking conservation
like-
and jump on his
yeah.
private jet.
Yeah, come on, my private jet's
Okay,
my
true.
movie screen
You're right.
in.
Any rich guy can fucking. You're right. Any rich guy can virtue signal on Twitter. You're right. Who
Yeah.
knows what he really does? You're right.
That's his PR. That's
There's
his
no
PR
person-
move, you know.
There's no person who's like wholly good or wholly bad, right? It's just like he definitely has, you know, these charitable donations or does things to bring attention to such, I don't know, bad things going on in the world. But also, a great actor, also dates very young women in like a predatory kind of way. So it's like,
Dang, so we are labeling it as predatory then, because you know I thought it
Yeah,
was
you
just a
said it, not me.
discussion.
I personally find it predatory, but that might not be the
Yeah.
same.
I think it's
That might not be
weird.
the same thing that
I think
other
I
people
agree. I
think.
I think it's
but-
weird. I think
Oh,
maybe
boy, the
predatory
minimum
maybe a
we
little too
can-
strong, but definitely very weird.
I'd go with that.
Weird.
I'd co-sign that. Weird, yeah. It's fucking, I'd
What
fucking
if she
weird,
was your
bro.
daughter, bruh? What if she was your daughter?
Hey, bro,
Would
if
you be
he's the leading
happy?
role, though, Ignoble's still gonna be in the theater, though. That's all I'm saying.
Oh my god.
He's a great actor, first of all. So like,
He's great. I love Leo. Like he's.
I love Leo. I love any film he's in. But
Yeah.
I don't know what my Twitter feed. That's all I like. The last 2 days is all I've seen is people arguing about fucking Leo
Really?
dating.
I haven't
and-
seen
yeah.
anything about it.
haven't seen
okay.
that.
That's why I brought it up.
Damn, you're in the For You feed, aren't you?
Yeah.
Probably.
I do.
Okay, wait.
Should I turn that off? Because I feel like I do. Like,
I hate
that's a
it.
valid
I turn
point.
it
I will
off.
scroll. I will scroll for a couple hours. But there's so many good fucking meme videos I see. There's so many good. There's so much good stuff too. That's good. But then I see a lot of bullshit.
Did
But-
I
I don't
think?
know.
Sorry.
I
digress,
think
sorry.
TikTok and Twitter was fucking with my dopamine and just giving it constant release. That this last week, I've like made a concerted effort to like. Every time I catch myself on TikTok, I'm like, wait, let's go watch something on YouTube. And I'll like go take in a 10-minute video. And I have no changes to report, but I just want to let everyone know that's what I've been working on.
The thought is there for sure.
I think because TikTok was driving me crazy, but I think watching YouTube videos is making me happier. I think it is, but we'll see.
YouTube's great.
That's what I was gonna say. I feel like if it's not one thing, it's the other, right? You like naturally as a human creature of habit, you're gonna find something else to fill that void. So like I got rid of TikTok. I was using it a ton, and I just feel like I just started using another app more. I don't know. That's me though. I don't know.
But okay, but my point is, I think YouTube's healthier than TikTok.
I
agree.
Depends what you
agree.
watch, I guess.
agree.
How exactly
I
though?
guess.
How exactly?
Yes.
I don't know. I just think how TikTok has affected my attention span in the last year. I feel like it's destroyed it. Like I can't. yeah, like sitting down and watching like a show is almost like without my phone in my hand is like I think it's a little difficult sometimes, like to watch a whole
fair.
ass hour, you know. So I think
Can't watch a show without the fucking fruit ninja at the bottom running around. Minecraft
Genuine
speed running.
content on YouTube. Like there's good stuff
Yeah.
on YouTube.
Like the
The
Base
thing-
After Dark podcast.
Period.
Yeah, no, I
Sorry.
started listening to podcasts again, and I think it because I was having a little bit of an issue where I was like, dang, dude, and TikTok was nothing was bringing me happiness, and I was like, okay, what am I doing wrong? And then I took TikTok out, and it got a little bit better, you know. I think
That's
that
fair.
was the move.
Maybe I'll try.
good,
Maybe
bro?
I'll try and do more YouTube because that's been it for me with Twitter, bro. I'll be scrolling sometimes.
That's
for
what
like
I'm saying.
an hour.
I
I'm like,
catch
"God
myself
damn it,
on
get off
Twitter,
here,
or
bro."
I just like open my phone, I check Twitter, and I'm like, dude, I opened my phone and checked Twitter 1 minute ago. Like, nothing
deleted
has-
Twitter off my
new.
phone.
Nothing's new.
Nice.
I saw too many
Damn.
tweets that pissed me off. I deleted it. It's gone.
That's fair. Maybe I should try. Maybe I should take off the For You thing for a week or two. Maybe that'll help. I don't know.
It'll help a lot.
Oh,
Yeah.
I just see
yeah.
all kinds of random stuff, but it's kind of nice too to see a lot of the extended streamer, I guess, universe, like seeing all the stuff that's going on because I get a lot of that too. But I don't know, man.
I might
That's
just
why I'm coming
post
up with
in,
the
like,
topics. I'm
the
talking about Harry Potter and fucking Leo, bro. I'm changing, bro. I gotta get off.
current events.
Yeah, what the
I
fuck?
got the current
You're not
events.
turning into a
We're all
normie,
like, what are you
please.
talking about? Like, what?
Yeah,
all I see is fucking crystal drip on my timeline. That's all I care about.
Yeah, I need to
True.
get there. I need to get off there.
Yeah, bro, we rocking with the new crystal armor recolors.
Of course.
Yes.
It's just gas.
If you don't, you're homophobic.
Facts.
Hey.
That's what I said. It's yeah.
So,
So
T Papa
fucking
probably
true.
is not into it. But
Whoa.
I mean, we saw 9 Rain in the thread under Guns Chili's post with colors.
Was he allowed
Denied
in or not
entry.
He
allowed?
didn't-
Of
yeah,
course
yeah.
not.
He
didn't
he
get
got
in.
denied access.
No.
Yeah.
Did he have rainbow? Was that
No,
why?
he didn't
No,
color
he didn't
it.
change it.
And he
Oh.
had manacles on and like a lance
Ow.
and like
He had his feet out. It was crazy.
it was weird. Yeah.
Yeah.
Big L.
L Rain.
Big L.
Dude, crystal Elrain, crystal armor, like just like the natural blue. I always hated the tinge of the color
Me
of it.
too.
I always wish,
It's so
I always wish you could change
bad.
it. Yeah,
It's
it doesn't
ugly.
match anything. I don't know. It just doesn't look good. I feel like
Yeah.
yeah.
Don't flame me for this. I just don't. I genuinely don't know. Did the bow? Were you able to color the bow before? Or no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
You were okay.
the bow and the blade,
And the
you
blade.
could color. That
I've
was
never
it.
used either, so that's why I didn't know. So
I always thought it was weird that you could color the bow, but not the fucking armor. I was like, what? Didn't make any sense. What?
What? Wait, since
What?
we're on the RuneScape topic, can I ask? What do you consider yourself good at in the game? You're kind of a beast. You're kind of a beast at
he
RuneScape.
is gaming.
I'm trying to get better at Inferno. I want to be able to do speed runs at some point. That's something I'm very interested in. I need a main account, which I play a GIM on my Twitch channel. Follow the Twitch channel. Sorry, that was cringe. Anyways,
No, he's
played-
right though. His stream rocks.
Yeah,
Follow
it's
it.
not on. It's not.
If you don't
cringe.
know Oob, you gotta know Oob.
Yeah, it's
Consider.
100% vouch. Go follow right now.
yes, firm handshakes. But I play a GIM. I'm basically using my friend's loan gear because he got lucky on his iron. He said, "Fuck Iron Man. Let's all just share gear." And I'm just the guy who farms for him while he's burnt. So he comes in my stream, says, "Let's play a hacks ball every hour," and I'm losing my fucking mind. It's like he wants to play top down Rocket League
Is it
like every
Gorilla?
hour.
Who is it?
Yeah, it's Gorilla. My other friend left the group, so
Sad.
it's just us left. But that's the other thing that's the problem too, at least for me, is like because I want to make YouTube content around this stuff, but it's like making the narrative without like not getting completely sick of playing an Iron Man. Because I feel like at this point I'm gonna be like a main account that just plays the game for fun and just like plays with friends. And I felt like playing an Iron Man was so restrictive to being able to have fun with other people on the game, which is what I enjoy doing. So like not being able to split out items because you're an Iron Man, you're FFA, nobody wants to raid with you, you ain't doing shit. So I was like, fuck that. I'm just gonna become a GIM and then sell gear as like a series type of thing. And then I was like, yeah, I might just become a main and just skip that. I don't know yet. So that's what I'm
Become a
cooking up
main.
on YouTube.
Become
For handshakes. Yes.
Shout out, man.
Become a man.
I feel like it's just like the meta. Like it's been
stress-free
ever
lifestyle,
since-
man.
Yeah, ever since Bodhi did it, it's like, you know, that's the trend. Shout out Bodhi.
Bodhi really does. Thank
He
you,
definitely
Bodhi, for
helps.
like letting us
Yeah.
do easier stuff.
Yeah,
Thank
totally.
you.
I say as I play
That
a
is-
hardcore.
That is kind of crazy. At first, when everybody was saying that shit, like, Bodhi's playing a main, it's cool now. And then, like, it kind of set in. I was like,
Dude, yeah, I remember. I was back my first time I went on Sater's podcast. We talked about it briefly, and he asked me, he's like, "Do you think Bodhi playing a main account is really going to change like the meta of like what streamers and players in the game are doing?" And I was like, it'll have an effect, but I don't think it'll have that big. But dude, I honestly had a really big effect. Like, actually, it inspired a lot of people to send it. So.
The fuck Iron Man narrative is at an all-time high for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck Iron
But I will
Man.
say,
Iron Man.
if you go to any like game like Temperos, Guardians of the Rift, I honestly feel like Iron Man outnumber the main accounts that do that type of content at least. But I mean, I guess Iron Men are probably going to be more susceptible to having to go do that dumb shit
you have
anyways.
to do it.
They just
Yeah,
want-
literally, like
Those mini games were made for Iron Man. I don't care what you say.
I guess
You're telling me a
right.
main account is happy about getting like planks and fucking ruby necklaces from Temperos? Like, come on.
Click
Yeah,
balls.
facts.
Click balls.
Yeah.
Q-Nick's
Yeah,
out
bro,
here with
you
a
just
Jimmy
get to-
Neutron brain blast, bro.
And realizing that wow, Iron Men have to play mini games, main accounts don't. Damn.
No.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
I know so many main accounts are just Giga Chad PVMers. They've done like the bare minimum for skills, quests, etc. They do what they absolutely have to do. There's so many of them. So maxing is just like an optional thing, but it is cool to max. It's a good feeling. I recommend it, but you don't have to obviously if you're main.
I'm trying, I swear.
How close are you, Zoe?
Get there.
I'm not that close. I'm like 2100 something.
I see
You
what the
got
other
I'm not even
client
logged
pulled up
into
does.
it right now.
Yeah,
I think it's a good idea for you to. I like how you have the other client pulled up and you're like doing wood cutting. I feel
Yeah.
like that's a gamer move.
That's sick.
That's validating. That's
I
pretty
respect
good.
that.
How do you play?
Heavy
I've
respect.
tried that before on stream, but I'm so bad at it. And then I come to your stream and I'm like, how is she doing this so well? I'm so awful. Is it not like extremely difficult to do both
Wood
and
cutting.
stream?
Wood cutting is
No,
so
well,
easy to do it.
Yeah.
If you
Wood
can get
cutting
to
is good, and like any like I can do a few things. Like I like making darts and stuff. Like that's pretty
Okay.
easy. I mean, like smithing dart tips, things like that. Like it has to be something where I can click back. Like it can't be like a bank skill. If I can
Yeah.
click back every like
Okay.
30 seconds to a minute, that's okay. But even like sometimes like doing herbal or anything is just too much.
Anything
but-
where your character doesn't move or like do any like insane process of like actions.
That's
Like
fair.
amethyst, very easy.
I've
Wood
tried doing
cutting.
Karamawans and
Okay.
anglers, and it's just not the move.
You could do anglers, it's slow
Anglers,
enough.
yeah.
But fuck
Yeah.
Karen wands, do not do that. You'll be
Yeah.
banking every like 40 seconds. Is not
I
worth.
can do barb fishing.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I've been making cannonballs. Cannonballs are really AFK.
Yeah.
That's also very good.
For me,
For an
it's like
Iron
the
Man.
iron is at such a boring point right now that it's like if I only play the iron, I don't know. I'm one of those people. I mean, if you've seen my stream, you know I'm just like always fucking talking. So I just like I always need something to do because if I'm not talking for a second, I'm like I just need to be like not just fucking, standing killing my freaking cave horror.
Yeah.
Facts.
I get bored.
That's fair. I tried a different approach recently. I guess you could say kind of an experiment. I also had a pretty decent little headache. Wasn't feeling the best, but I still went live and streamed for 5 hours, and I kind of like challenged myself not to talk as much to see how it went. And actually, it went pretty good. Wasn't bad. So
Yeah.
I
On days
toned
like
it
that, I
down.
normally will like PVM or something where I'm like I can just kind of be quiet and focus.
That's
Mhm.
probably why. If you're doing any type of raid content, you can get away with that pretty good. Probably not talking and chatting as much.
Yeah.
If you're sitting there chopping a tree, just fucking stare at the screen.
Yeah, exactly. It's like
Yeah.
embarrassing.
It's gonna be a
Can't
tough.
just do that. Yeah.
That's fair.
Would you guys be down to jump into the Twitter questions? There's actually quite a few in the
Go ahead.
thread.
Yeah.
Sure, I'll just rip one off that I've been very interested in hearing from you from Mr. Manic Marauder 7.
Why are you so excited, bro?
I want to know his answer.
Okay.
Rate the cast members on your expectation of firmest to softest handshake.
Okay, that's a good question. Good question.
Yeah.
Okay. My expectation. Okay. Firmest? It would have to go Joe,
You already know what
Zoe,
it is.
Yes.
Now here's where it gets
Take it
interesting.
back last.
You got 3 soft hand
Actually,
motherfuckers right
you know,
here,
wait, I'm
bro.
not talking about it.
I'm not gonna say a word. I'm not gonna say a word.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna wait till he finishes.
Yeah.
Okay, Joe, Zoe. This is hard. I'm gonna make some fucking enemies right now.
You can put me at the back. It's okay.
No, don't do that.
boy,
Don't do
boy.
that. Don't cower. Don't
Yeah,
give
don't
them out.
fold.
Let them
Don't
out.
Actually, you're
fold.
right. Don't
Don't
give me.
fold.
You still pick what you
bro.
want. I'm
If
just
you
gonna
put me
pick
last,
it-
I'm gonna
it-
fucking beat the shit out of you.
I don't care. I genuinely don't care. This is a handshake rating thing, bro. It ain't that deep.
Handshake. Okay, who's got the
Handshake's
grip
everything.
strength? Who's got the grip strength? Can every one of you go like this?
Bro, I'll be grabbing.
look at
I'll be
my-
grabbing.
Okay.
Holy
Okay.
fuck,
I'm
Nick.
gonna go Quincy third. I'm gonna go Quincy.
Yeah, what
bro.
the hell?
Holy
Yeah,
fuck. T-Pop
I'll be death gripping my dick, bro. Come on, man.
I'm gonna go Ignoble fourth and then T-Pop a fifth because he just kind of went limp at the end. Like,
He's rich. He doesn't need to grab
Bro,
things.
T-Pop would
No.
definitely give you the dead fish handshake.
Dude, that is like the
worst.
furthest thing from the truth. Growing up, my dad was so serious about how I did my handshakes. Like,
It's important.
yeah, no, there's
important.
my handshake is like stellar. I'm very proud of how good
Actually,
I am at
I
handshakes. especially
believe it due to your conservative upbringing, especially with the Mormon, like in the church and stuff.
Oh,
like
dude, think of all the handshake. That's what I'm saying, dude. I've did so much handshaking at
shit,
church.
bro.
Like,
They'll fucking take it and they'll pull you in. It's like a fucking
Yep.
fight.
no,
I
got a good
Okay, Trump.
handshake. Yeah.
Or they'll take it.
All
They'll
right.
they'll take it and they'll pat the top. They'll do the fucking pat and fucking.
I'm not trying to like.
You ever
Dick
go
grab
underneath,
myself?
grab it?
Every time I've gone in for an interview, I
Balls.
always feel like I really do like. I fucking give him a nice handshake, and I feel good about it because I'm like, yeah, I'm about to nail this interview, and I just gave you a firm ass handshake, boy.
You want it to
Fuck
be
yeah.
Talk to
firm.
me nice.
You want to be firm, but not too much. Just nice
No,
and
no.
firm. Yeah,
Yeah.
nice and
Yeah.
firm. Good firm.
Nothing worse
No
than an
bullshit.
extreme hand squeezer, you know?
Yeah, if
too
it's too
much.
much, it's a little weird.
Kemp
You don't want like the
ass.
limp, just like. nah.
Bro,
How strong is
what?
Kempsky's
Podcast,
handshake?
Poor Kemp, bro. Kemp, I'm different from them,
That's-
okay?
That's part of the handshake, though. If you get a guy like that who's if like who goes in real hard, you got to give him a nice little squeeze and just kind of look at him. Just let him know. You gotta let him know.
You gotta give him a
You
twist too.
You gotta go over the squeeze. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, there's been some times where like I've gone in with a good handshake and like this guy's like overdoing his handshake and then you pull them in and then you hit him with a pat on the back. Like then, you know,
Yeah.
do you hit him
That's
with
the
that
Donald
counter?
Trump.
nice.
That's the Donald Trump,
I hit him
bro.
with that counter, bro. Like, oh, I come in like normal. You came in too strong. I'm gonna remind you who's in charge
There's
here,
no
and
way
I pull
you're
you
doing
in.
the
And,
Trump handshake. Have you seen the compilation of him doing that?
Yeah.
He will
No.
fucking go. Ugh, he'll fucking jerk people in and then give them the pat. He does the same fucking thing.
I hit people with a pat. I didn't know he did
That's
that,
fair,
but I
dude.
do. Yeah.
You know, yeah. That was a good question, though. Good question.
That was a
Yeah,
banger.
good
That was
question.
a banger. I like that. That was different.
Shout out to Manic too. He's
Yeah.
Shout out,
I was
man.
going.
Question. Can I ask Jixie's question? I love Jixie.
Shout out
Guys,
Jixie.
Jixie got a shout out today. Solo.
I know.
One-
I
150.
saw that.
He's been cleaning up.
Crazy.
Bro,
He is like he went
150.
from like 100 mil bank to like 2 bill within like a
Yeah.
month.
A month.
What the
It's
fuck,
nuts.
really?
Giga
I've been doing
gamer.
hard mode top every day. Got nothing. This man just pulls up at the
Nothing.
150 with a 1.4 bill, dude.
Insane.
That's all you need,
He's too
really.
good.
I have
He's
like
too
250 TOA KC no purples, by the way. Anyways, Jixie asks, first question, fake bald? Question mark.
Yeah. There's like this narrative in my stream, like in the last like month, that I have like a bald cap that I wear, and I keep giving him the wave check where I take my hat off because I feel like if I
we
have my
see the
hat off
waves?
when I mean. But,
Let's get it. Oh, shit. Okay.
Wavy.
Holy.
Damn, that's crazy.
He knows how
Send me
to
their
work the
penis,
camera, dude. I was
please.
not ready
If
for
I open
that.
up a picture of your penis,
what?
Damn,
that
man, why would you
wasn't
say
me.
that?
That wasn't
Crazy.
me. That wasn't me, bro.
Wasn't me. Wasn't me. No, but it's just like an inside joke, I guess. They also say I live in an attic because I have these like vaulted, like things for the roof because the way how my the rooms are pitched.
You haven't convinced me that you don't live in an attic still.
You're
so-
not attic boy.
Yeah.
Prove you
No.
don't live in an attic right now.
You can live on the
Attic
top
boy.
floor. I lived in the top floor, and the whole like one side of the wall was just slanted like that, bro.
No
Yeah.
way,
Not
we got
even,
two
like, the
attic
whole
boys on
bitch.
the call right now. There is no
Attic
way.
I was a fan for you, dude. Let's,
Dude, that's how Bodie started. That's how you guys are good, man. You guys got
Fact.
good
Fact.
trajectory going.
attic boy.
I used to stream in a basement.
Bodhi
Does
was-
that count?
Yes.
It's like, yeah, why not?
I'm gonna
I
double
don't want
wide.
to
I
say it
didn't-
counts, Zoe, because that's just like literally 10 times better. Like,
Well,
There were no
Sucker.
windows, and
Then
I
you get,
slept
then
in
you
it.
get called the basement dweller. It's like, would you rather
I
be
was
an
gonna
attic
say,
dweller or
bro,
a basement dweller? You know?
I'm in a
Awesome.
trailer. People thought I moved. This is a trailer behind me. It's like a trailer going all the way back. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah,
That'd
you got
actually
the
be kinda
wider
cool.
and-
That'd be nice.
big old
You-
fucking.
I thought
mobile
about
home.
because my sister used to live here and she was in the basement because like the floor plan was just like bigger because she had dogs, so it made sense. But I was like, damn, I could like move in the basement and then just have like the whole floor. But then I thought like for streaming, like I need a fuckload of lights and it's not like furnished. It just looks like it's got all the like Tyvek paper up, like it's not done. It just looks like I just look like a crackhead in the basement. I think I don't know, but I don't know. I feel like this is better. It's like
No,
cozy.
it's clean.
Yeah,
I
it
like
looks
the-
really
yeah.
nice. I love
the
it.
painting. Yeah, it's very nice.
the contrast.
Thank you.
Colors.
I was gonna add on to the bald question. Do you shave or is it natural?
Yeah, I got to shave. I shaved before the cast. I had to to make sure my shit was clean, just in case. You know?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
I shaved before the cast too.
Huh?
Did you?
show, please show.
Damn. No, but I shave like because when you're bald, like you gotta. It depends on how fast your hair goes in. You know, hopefully, people who are listening, if you're bald or going bald, I'm just saying, shout out to all the RuneScape kings who have been going bald and shave their shit. I respect you, but if you let that shit hang on, like a guy named Foe, sorry, not to name drop, but that guy looked like he got the Zulrah shrine on his head, bro. He got a
No way you just said that.
what?
Not Daddy
Valid.
Foe.
I mean, I
Well,
love.
isn't he got the? He's just really
Bro.
thin, right? He doesn't have the receipt. He's got the thin.
No,
hair.
he's fine. Like from like a stream appearance, like I don't want to rag him, but I'm just saying, like from a guy who lost his hair when he's 19, I'm like, please, bro, you will look. He shaved his
He'll
head
look-
before. He
look
looked so good.
Yeah.
I don't know why he.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's a personal choice. Maybe he's trying to, grow it out. I don't know. Maybe
I'll
maybe he's trying to-
I'll probably join you in baldhood in about probably 2 years. I'm gonna let it go for another 2 years. I'm gonna shave it.
Let's go.
I've had a bald head before, and it looks good with beard. Without a beard
Yeah.
though, you pulled off good. For me, I was like, I am gonna get fucking. I'm not gonna be able to go near any type of elementary school, so I need to have fucking. I need to
My
have a
friend
beard.
like that too. My
So-
friend lost his hair, so he's like, "Yeah, I got to grow the beard, or I look weird." But it's
Yeah.
just, I don't know. It's like a perspective thing too. It's like if you get used to it, it's just like you're
Yeah.
desensitized to it as well.
Also,
You have, like, light
becomes
eyebrows
like
and
a
stuff, so
gimmick
that makes
too.
sense too.
I
Not
think
the
having
gimmick.
like all the accessories you do.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I was just gonna say you can do some of these stuff with like around the bald head. There's so much there's a lot of different content. They're always talking about him being bald. It's like I can't. Every time I go in there's always something about being bald. So
Yeah,
The fucking Fungineer emote is always dropped in the stream.
forgot
I
the
just
Fungineer.
love it.
I have a free global. Let's fucking go, baby.
exactly. Free him up.
Free. I'll do no
And
work.
they made the not bald with it's a Fungineer with hair.
Oh my God,
Like, it's
yeah.
We're
just
not
too,
bald.
Shout out
it's too
Bro,
good, bro.
DJ took that emote. He got like what is it fucking called? He got Photoshop and he took like the paintbrush like Da Vinci hair where it goes up like this, but it like matches my hair tone. Here, I'll link it to you because on my desktop. He fucking put fake hair on me, dude. They look so fucked. Look at that.
Oh my god.
That's me with the paintbrush,
Oh,
bro.
dude, hold on. I'll throw this up. Hold on. This is
Holy
beautiful.
Holy fuck.
Kind of nuclear. Like I was like, damn, if I had thick coarse
Holy.
hair, that'd be different. Be
Bro,
different.
that's the
You
lead
have
singer
your
for
black
three.
hair.
lined
That's
up.
the fucking lead singer for 3 Days Grace. That's fucking wild, bro.
Yeah, you would rock in an emo band with that look, bro. Like,
Yeah, I think so. I definitely dressed the part. Man, you don't gotta zoom in too close. Damn.
What was your hair like when you had it?
It kind of sucked. It was very thin, but like for a while I was rocking like the top knot, like fuckboy douchebag haircut, but it was working for a while.
With the Tims? Do you have the Tims on with the top knot?
I did have the Tims. They were
Let's
in
go.
for sure.
Let's go.
They were in
Is
rotation.
this
yeah.
props to your DNA? I assume, yeah.
Yeah, my dad's bald, so it's just like it's
Oh.
hard. All that like
Okay.
grandfather had coarse hair. It's all bullshit, man. It's RNG, you know. What it is. I don't believe
Roll
all
the
that
dice.
shit. Yeah,
There are a lot of bald kings in the RuneScape community, right? So
yeah.
yes.
When Lucid, not to like go back to it, but like talking about Fo, like when Lucid shaved his head, I was like, respect. Like he looks way better with the bald head. I respect
He
it,
looks
you know.
good.
Yeah, he's
I've
looking
never
good.
seen Lucid with hair.
For a while he had like he was going the coma reaction, but yeah, it's like sometimes you just gotta fucking shave it, you know. And he accepted the reality and he said, "Fuck it, I'm bald now." And I said, "God damn, you look 100 times better."
When you're bald, you're bald. It is what it is, baby.
Yeah, it takes a while for some people, but when they fully commit to like the lifestyle, I respect it because I had to do it really early. So I have a very like just do it pussy type of mentality towards it, but that's just me.
Yeah, I want to send it. I'm just glad I have a hat head. Some people just don't
Yes.
have fucking heads that are good for hats. They just look ridiculous when they put a fucking hat on.
Me, I
I
can't
need
wear
to-
hats.
I need to buy like an oversized hat because my head is so fucking huge. It sucks.
Yeah, you don't got a good hat head.
I got the I rock the bucket hat. That's why when Zoe whipped out the hat earlier, I was like, "Hey, yo, that's what I wear."
I'll make you a hat. I got you.
Perfect.
Uh,
Yeah, I'm a bucket hat girl too.
Yeah, they're the best.
sorry, Noble. Go ahead. I'll cut you off. Whatever you're gonna say.
I don't remember what I was gonna say.
All right, can I go back to Jixie's question then?
Yeah,
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Jixie said, "What's your favorite drip item in game?"
Ooh, that's a good question. Top of my head, I'm gonna say the runner hat from Barbasol. Barbasol is like my favorite mini game. Honestly, any of the hats, but they did not think about the design when they made like 2 penis helms in the game. Isn't that crazy? It's very phallic in nature. Like they did not think about it and they just said, "Fuck it, we are not redesigning these. These are classic to RuneScape." So that's crazy.
true.
Love you.
Nothing wrong
Yeah.
with a little foul.
No, like
here and
there's
there.
always somebody when you do like the silly top or the silly raid, someone
Yeah.
always pulls up one of those on. Like there's always one guy who's gonna pull that out for sure every time.
I'm just saying, you know. But if they made that today, they would get flamed. Like there's no way. So that's definitely in there for posterity, obviously, or else they'd.
What about the
change it or
blood? What about
whatever.
the insatiable blood veil? What do you think they made that today? You think they'd be flamed for that?
I don't know. There's so much
Bro.
around like the sussy emote culture
I
now
was-
that I think it's like baked in.
Yeah, it'd probably be okay. I just remember the first time ever
Unreleased.
seeing that. I didn't know what a superior was. I remember I unlocked it and I was just, just a noob, like just on my laptop that barely functioned, killing blood veils. And that fucking thing popped up and I was like, what in the fuck? Like, it literally looks like a massive veiny ball sack. So I was just very taken back. But
Yeah. Pretty jarring.
The real question is, Tasty Life gonna go bald?
Soon
No.
enough.
I don't think I've ever. Wait, all right. I got the,
I think Tasty
Maybe.
maybe next year or the year after. I don't know. I think I'll outlast him by 1 year on the going bald. We'll be bald together.
Really? I
Yeah.
can't see Tasty shaving his shit off, bro. He's gonna rock it till he's 70. He's
He
gonna have,
might
like,
be the
3
guy
hairs.
that rocks it with the fucking forehair
He
comb
would
over.
be the guy.
he seems like he rocks it like pretty tight though. I think he'd be fine for a while. It's like when you start like
Yeah.
growing it long and it starts getting wispy, that's when you start having problems. That's when you wind blows you one way or you go outside. It's not a good look. You gotta wear a hat
Exposes
when you
your-
go outside. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sunlight hitting your head from the top.
Bald.
Not a good look. Yeah. My eyes, fuck. Yeah.
Bro, I just saw a question. I hate to interrupt. This motherfucker in the comments, bro. I'm reading this. I don't care. They just ask, will this podcast return to its former unfiltered savage glory that got everybody listening to it
Yes,
in the
fuck
first
you,
place?
bitch. Fuck your mother.
Or-
Fuck your mother's mother. Fuck your mother.
Hold
mother.
on.
Your
Let him
great
finish, let him
grandmother is
cook, let
probably
him
dead.
cook.
Fuck your ancestors
Oh.
who colonized.
Hold
Okay.
on.
Sorry, go
Oh,
they
whoa.
said, Or will you be asking what music like still be considered intrusive? And I just had to reply to it, and I said I would smoke your shit IRL. Pull up.
You replied to it?
Oh my
You
god.
replied to it, dude.
You can't
Fuck
get
that guy. Hopefully he listens to
you're
this
on
too.
the podcast.
bitch.
You can say
I'm
it
gonna
out
gas you up,
loud.
King. I'm gonna gas you up, King. I
Bro,
liked it.
I gotta like that. That's so funny.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm
just
not
had to-
coming to defend you. You're gonna have to fight this strange online man named Bull
give a
with no profile picture, bro.
What's he got hands? He's
Listen,
fine. He's fine.
He has no profile picture, no followers, nothing.
No,
to
I'm not. He's not
account
probably
for
not
his
being
name,
serious.
so.
Thanks for watching. We appreciate you. Thank you for the view.
Yeah.
I
That's
still smoke your
hilarious.
shit IRL too. Pull up.
Because I mean, we did talk about this earlier, right? Because like the first couple casts are just like aggressively, you know, very. I don't know what the word
But
is.
did we
just, I
have
guess,
any guests on those casts? No.
No,
It
we
was
didn't. It was just
It was just
us.
us
Yeah.
talking. So naturally, the degeneracy of the podcast kind of like took over. When we have guests, every guest is a different dynamic because some of these people we have on, we know them really well, and it's more comfortable talking about those things. And some people we don't. And then the cast was different too. It's like I said, like I'm not saying that Zoe is not like okay to talk about that, but she definitely like sometimes when we're getting too far into that, she will like drive us in different directions. Like some people
I'm
take.
sorry. I ruined
No, it's not
it.
a
I'm
bad.
so
It's not a bad.
sorry.
Like
No,
it's
that's a
not
good
a bad
thing.
I
thing.
That's
deeply
a good thing.
apologize to everybody I've hurt. I'm so sorry.
No, it's not a bad
I
thing.
really am.
I'm saying
I
it's a,
like that. I
well,
like
that's
that
why
shit, 'cause, like, honestly,
I think that we can all agree. That's
Yeah, I
why that's
agree. I like it.
definitely a good thing of why we wanted it. It bring like having it's just more balance. It's just better.
Having
Get the
real
whole-
conversation
but-
is so much better than
Yeah.
amateur shit. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Like it's
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
It's cool to have funny, horny jokes, whatever.
Yeah, of
but it's way
course.
more fun to investigate people, their lives, how they've come up, and talk about important subjects that matter to people and stuff that people like actually want to listen to. In my opinion, not just
Yeah.
us saying unnecessary shit. So.
Yeah. Well, I'm just
That's
saying is
all.
the balance. It's the balance is good. We have a good balance, I think. And depending on the guest, that balance can sway either way. It could be super degen, or it can be more like the Solo Mission podcast, where we're like wondering how many bodies he has in his basement. We're just figuring that out. So
We
just
could
depends.
also try to go back to our roots in the like one-off Patreon cast that we do.
Oh god.
Oh, yeah, we could.
just
Consider it
aggressively.
We're only going to
Yes.
talk about dick, ass, vagina on
Cum.
the special. If you
No,
Hey!
I'm roasting everyone I don't like on that cast. Definitely better subscribe.
It's an hour of Nick just ranting. None of us are. It's just a video of Nick just
bro,
ranting.
Nick's
streamers
gonna
with all these
Nick's
viewers
gonna
are
pull up with-
talented. They all suck. These fucking dinosaur fucks. I'm coming for them. I'm
I'm
young.
talking shit,
I'm ready.
bro.
That's what he's saying. He's talking shit.
Nah, yeah,
Nah.
consider it.
I totally agree, man. Like there's also like a finite amount of time you could spend making dick jokes. Like that's just like at one point it's like, all right, okay, like can we talk about something with a little more substance to it? But
It's
Every
really
time you open
funny
your mouth,
coming
I have
from
that
you.
same thought.
Yeah,
That's
I was
crazy.
gonna
dude.
say, like, of all the people to say that, Ignoble's the one that's like, yeah, bro, you know, just dicks, and you know,
I
you
like
should,
talking about having substance in these
Sometimes there's just too much feed. You know, I love feed, but sometimes there's just one too many feet. Crazy.
I am not
Nah,
coming
true
to the next
though.
cast or the next podcast. Fuck you guys.
See ya.
Oh no.
No, I feel bad. I don't want to bring the dynamic down like that. I mean, I guess it's good overall. but
I'm not saying you're bringing it down, though. It's,
No,
it's-
of course.
You've,
It's good
you've
to have
balanced
balance.
us. You've balanced
I think
us.
from an outside perspective, people that maybe don't know me as well or haven't seen me interact with y'all that much might think that I'm kind of like, look, let's just be real. Okay, I have like purple hair and bangs. Like they might think I'm a little like, you're playing Harry Potter, you know? But if you know me in real life, you know that's not
She's
the
the kind of
case.
girl
She's
for
from
us to pull
Florida.
up.
They don't know.
Yeah, they don't know. Does he know? Yeah.
Does he
On the-
know?
On the topic of Zoe, can we sort of Seth decided to say we had to go for a pee break just as you were about to tell us about your hair and what made you
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. But I had to pee really
go for
bad.
the
Yeah.
True.
what like you remind me of Rogue from X-Men with like the strand. I was like
That's a
I
good
don't know.
one. That's a really good one.
I was like
I
sheesh.
just got I get okay. So for my birthday, I don't like things. I'm over having things. I'm done. I don't want people to buy me things. So I asked my mom if she would pay for me to get my hair done. But what I wanted to get done to it is that I wanted to get it bleached, which lightens the hair, like Unique's example A. And then I just put like a semi-permanent color over it, and it washes out like in a month. So I did that so I could just like cycle through a bunch of shit. So I'm gonna just change my hair like every month for fun, because I fucking sit in my room and play RuneScape. Like, I don't know. I got nothing to live for. I don't go outside for anybody. Okay. Sometimes I like to look in the mirror and be like, that's new and interesting, and like not focus on all the things I hate about myself.
I
So,
love that, dude.
you know.
Oh my god, I've said it a million times before, but changing your hair color literally makes you feel like a brand new person, bro. It's even just every time I've re-dyed my hair, like it's the same color, but I'm like, oh, I just feel so like, ooh, I just feel good, bro. I don't care. I'm gonna keep bleaching it too, because that shit's nice. I don't give a
I'll
fuck.
laugh because me and Uber like, yeah, we're gonna do this soon.
I
Yeah,
did
y'all
dye my
gotta
hair
cut that shit
blonde
off.
when I had hair. I dyed it jet
wait.
black because I was in my emo phase. And that was
Let's
about it.
go.
Oh my god.
But
How was it, Uber, with like people you knew when you decided to take the step into going bald? Like your family, friends, what were
Baldhood.
they? They already knew it was coming, or?
yeah, like in high school, it was like I had because the way I went bald, most people go receding and they always like have it, but I went bald in like the crown of my head, which is like right where
no.
the center, and like
At least you couldn't
there's
see it.
yeah, exactly. That was the problem. So, you know, you're walking up the staircase in school. They're going, "Hey, man, do you know you have a bald spot on the back of your head?" I go, "No, I
Ain't
don't.
no
I don't."
way.
Nah, you know, I've never. Yeah.
Nah, bro. Yeah. So it's like that starts. I say, "Hey, mom, am I going bald?" She goes, "No, you're fine." Mom's gaslighting me. It's like, "Fuck, man,
Yeah.
fuck." Yeah. So that happened, and then I just got more realistic with it, and I was like, "All right, I'll just camouflage it."
Bruh.
Got that to work. Shaved the head. I don't know. I never had a problem. They were just like, "Wow, like respect," you know, because I did it by like 21 or something. So
That's
because
crazy.
balding by 19, bald by 21. So that's basically how it was going.
How does that?
Hold
how does that line up with
on,
your?
hold on,
I guess
hold on,
balding
hold on.
since
In the middle,
17.
in the middle of that story, a while ago, I had pulled up Uber's Twitch channel to look at an emote when we were talking about it, and then a stream ended up starting, bro, and it was like the loudest fucking noise, and it just blew my eardrums. For anyone wondering what that just was for like 2 seconds, I quickly closed that. You're not losing your mind, listeners. That was an Uber stream starting.
Yeah.
My
Follow the
bad.
live stream. Consider. You will get your ears blown out. That is a fact. Somebody will donate something and you will go deaf.
Maybe even your back
Real.
too, if you're lucky.
How does your pattern of baldness line up with your dad? I'm just curious. Did he have a
Exact.
similar? Yeah.
Exact. Male pattern baldness, horseshoe. That's how it grows in. So
What about his age when he decided to finally pull ties? Did he tell you that? Did he share that or no?
my dad's not really much of what you would call a talker. So it's like more like it's more
Completely
like
understandable.
Yeah, more like you find things out about, you know, your dad. So it was more so like we went to the same high school because I moved around as a kid, but then I grew up and grew up for like the majority of my life in where he went to school. So I was looking through the old yearbooks and I found him, and he had long, like wispy hair because it was the 70s. It was like, you know, down to the neck. Like he's not like that guy. Like has like a 70s Chevelle, like total hot rod, like, you know, like mechanic on a car type of guy, drink beer at the bar, like I'm gone all day type of guy. So he's like, you know, very rigid, very set about things, not the type of guy that have long hair, just like a era thing. But I think he just buzzed it when he was like in his 30s, because back then you were like more appropriate to have like balding head, and it wasn't like faux pas to like be balding, I guess, in like pop culture, like Prince Harry like
Is that
losing
really
his hair.
a faux
Like
pas now?
well, I don't know.
I think
You don't
bowling's
look-
cool, but I live in a bubble, so I don't know.
I think it's more like you're not looked as like presentable, whereas like back in the day people didn't really like view it that way. Like if I showed up, didn't shave my head for like a month, it would look right because I'm young and I'm balding. So it's like something's off as soon as like somebody's reading you, type of thing. So especially if you're younger, I feel like it's more about presentation. You just want to look clean.
Valid.
I wanted to bring up about this something that I've noticed. There's a lot of things trending towards a lot more, I guess, body positivity in the last decade. And however, I feel like a lot of those jokes have been, you know, seen as, okay, you can't make those kinds of jokes anymore. Those are mean, and as they should. But I've seen for bald guys, for some reason, for balding people, it seems socially still acceptable to do that. Maybe I'm making vast general like statements here, but I feel like people are allowed. It's still okay to make like, oh look, you're balding or you're losing your hair kind of jokes. Whereas
Like when
other
someone's
types of,
French.
Yes, exactly. It's the same way.
Thank you, T Papa.
It's a meme. If you know what I'm talking about, you do. It's you know.
I think it's. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think it's as like. I don't think it cuts as deep as
like,
other stuff. Like I don't know.
It depends on the person. Whereas like if like let's
Fair.
I'm like a heavier set guy. Like I'm a fat guy. Like if somebody calls me fat, I would feel more offended by that than like someone calling me bald. But that's like my personal prerogative. That's like I feel like it's by individual basis. If you're balding and you're like not accepting of your hair loss, you're gonna be very self-conscious. Somebody's like, you're bald, shave your head. What the fuck are you doing? Like, you know, you're gonna be like, huh? Like, I'm balding? What?
It looks
You're gonna
fine.
be like, yeah, like I'm chilling, bro. What are you talking about? My shit's flowing, bro. What?
Yeah, I think. I would say it's definitely the mindset because, especially like he said, when you're fat, that's more of obviously a self-inflicted thing. So I feel like for most people who, like, obviously I'm generalizing, but I would assume most people will be more offended by that than being bald, which you can't like. I mean, I guess you can get a hair transplant, but like that's pretty out of the question for most people because it's very expensive and insurance will not cover it.
Wouldn't it be the other way though? Because like you're self-conscious about something that you can't control and people are making fun of you for it, whereas like weight, for example, in vast majority of cases you can control.
It just takes it's very hard to lose. Like if I've been like heavy set my whole life, and it like until like the last couple of years, it's been very hard to like put it off. But like it's like simple changes and like the mindset of the person. So like for me, like if I'm like comfortable, then I get in like a routine. So it's like hard to break that. So it's like I don't know. It just like as a kid, I was fat growing up. I'd eat like Pop-Tarts and shit. Like I just like eating like way too much junk food and you just get conditioned that way, or drink too much soda, empty calories, stuff like that. That's the easiest thing to cut out to lose weight. So
I'll say like being, I don't know, at least for me, like if I had to choose one or two elements, like would I rather be like morbidly obese or be bald? I probably would choose bald. That's me.
Oh, for
but
sure.
I feel like it maybe like the weight thing is like I said, it cuts deeper. It goes deeper, maybe.
Yeah.
Being bald is
like
not going to kill
emotional.
you, right? But like being morbidly obese is obviously has like.
It's
like there's like ailments that you get from it, or not ailments, like problems. Like if you have like alopecia, like that might dip into other things depending on like hormone stuff. But for the most part, if you have like male pattern baldness, then you're fine. I don't know. I would much rather be like, I'm obviously biased, but I would rather be bald if I still had hair. You know, if I lived another life, I'd still be bald over being fat. That's facts.
But it's not fat too. Like there's a difference between being a little overweight and then just being fucking Jabba the Hutt, you know? Like, or 600-pound life kind of fat where you like it changes your whole life.
All right, I'm sorry. I have to chime in. I have to say fatness is not always a choice. Sometimes it's like economic situations. Sometimes it's like trauma. Sometimes it's all this stuff.
Yeah,
So,
that's valid. I'm generalizing.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to generalize.
I'm gonna be real.
Typically.
People who are born with a fast metabolism like me have it in an extremely unfair way. I could eat whatever the fuck I want, and a lot of people
That's the
can't do
cheat
that.
code. That's the IRL cheat code. Is the fast metabolism.
and so yeah,
Fast metabolism and Zoomer hair. Fuck you, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck.
You
It's-
really
I
have
mean,
good.
that count is
put on
20.
that.
He must eat so much pussy.
Huge penis too.
Garden hose.
Bro,
Fuck.
once he unlocks his
Oh
inner
my
potential, he'll be
God.
unstoppable. Truly. No,
They put
you're
on some
valid for that
weight.
though. Some people have like obviously the underlying medical conditions that prevent them from being in their ideal figure. But I would say in general though, it's people are self-inflicting themselves with it 100%.
I'd say like just on that, like balding is something that you can't help at all. That's just a purely genetic thing. That's like
Hair transplant.
very rarely.
Yeah.
But like weight issues are something that can be controlled in, I'd say, most cases. Not all, as you mentioned. There are, of course, genetic issues, health issues, etc. But
Everybody
you
here
can
stands
control-
with fat people except for Qneeks. I stand with you guys. I used to be very fat. I still am kind of fat.
I also used to be fat.
I'm here for you.
I'm still
here.
fat. I'm getting there though.
We appreciate
My
the
arc
allies.
is coming.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get fat.
I'm an ally.
I honestly believe in like the next 5 years, I'm definitely about to start putting on some fucking weight, whether I like it or not. So I definitely need to take control and make sure I'm
He's gonna do that
healthy.
last year. Now the
No,
next
bro.
5
No,
years.
no, no.
A 5-year plan.
No, what I'm saying is in 5 years, I'm going to end up, my metabolism is going to slow down and I'm going to eventually just start putting on weight. And whether I want my body to be in shape
You want to
or
wait
not
for
when
that though, or do you want to
happens-
fucking take
No.
control today and go to the?
That's what I'm saying. Okay, that's what I'm saying though. Is like I know that it's coming, and I do play. I mean, I know. I plan.
Don't wait on it. Get ahead of it.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I do think it's gonna
Sorry.
happen. So I better be careful.
I'm about to spank you in Tennessee, bro. Stop talking like this.
I was just pointing out the obvious, bro. My dad got fucking. My dad got big. He was like me in high school.
It's,
Bro,
it's
if
my
you get
dad.
fat and start wearing a Trump shirt like your dad, I'm fucking.
Oh, nah, bro.
We're gonna
Don't-
beat your
don't
ass,
trip.
bro.
Don't trip.
Yeah.
The political views will not change. I may start looking like my dad, but I ain't lined up with my dad.
Pull with the Crocs.
From my dad looked
Man.
like Unique's in his fucking when he was in his 20s. He was like string pole, like fucking curly ass hair, and like now he's just a fucking fat dude, like very like fucking chubby ass dude. I was like, because when I see pictures of him, like when I was a kid, I'm just like, dude, that's a whole ass different dude. He's like got curly locks, like not as long as Unique's, but like skinny ass dude, like skinnier than me. He's like, yeah, he's a normal ass dude. But when I see him now, he's like a fat bald kind of guy. It's like damn, dude, like what happened, man?
Where did it all go wrong, Dad?
Yeah.
Nah. As soon as you were
Damn,
born.
we really got a
Sometimes-
self called fat bald guy in the call, and you're still gonna talk shit like that. All right. Make
I'm
your
not
life
talking
easier.
shit, bro.
I see you. It's okay.
Wow.
I see you. It's
Wow.
fine.
Always.
Just tell us you're not an ally without telling us you're not an ally. It's fine.
Zoe's on my fucking case today. God damn, dude.
We all are. What are you talking about? It's not
It was
just
about. It
Zoe.
was time. Honestly, it was
She
time.
just wanted a pipe. That's funny.
All right. Speaking of being fat, I do have a Twitter question.
Huh?
Why is asked if you had to eat a specific fast food chain every day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, any meal for the rest of your life, where
I
are you
know.
eating at?
Does this count like restaurants or does this have to be like drive-through?
Let's stick with
Fast
drive-through.
food chain. It says fast food chain,
Well,
so
well,
I'm gonna be
alright.
honest.
There's like chain because like if it's like a chain, I would say like somewhere like Texas Roadhouse or something that has like options. But
Fast food?
if I'm
Is it?
yeah, well I look
That's fast casual. That doesn't count.
Okay, fast food.
Like
I fucking
actual-
hate- I
Sorry.
like I quit fast food for like a long time, like 3 or 4 years until recently, and then I just had to eat something because I had no groceries, and I was like I have to go. So I bought McDonald's and it cost $12. I was like, this fucking.
You got to get
sucks.
the app. Trust.
Yeah, I got like a 10-piece nugget meal. I got like a 10-piece nugget meal, a hamburger, and like medium fry and a medium drink. And it was $12. I said,
Yeah,
what
unreal.
the fuck?
Yo, fuck inflation. God damn,
Yeah.
these goddamn liberals.
These fucking liberals.
I would say I don't like McDonald's. I was always Burger King over McDonald's, so I'm going to get some hate for that. But I would say Wendy's is probably the safest.
100% the right answer, bro.
Wendy's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It has,
Wendy's?
by,
Wait,
it has
hold
by
up.
far the most variety. You can get salads, you can get
Yeah.
breakfast.
Yeah.
The salads
McDonald's
are
doesn't have
gas.
salads. Any other fast food place, you're gonna die, bro. Wendy's got bomb salads.
not? Like, why not Chick-fil-A, dude? Chick-fil-A is so
When
much
was the last
better.
time you ate a
Chick-fil-A is the
T-pop?
answer. That's the
T-pop, when's the
answer,
last
yeah.
time you ate
Okay,
a Wendy's
but-
salad?
Dude,
Here-
this
okay,
week,
here's-
suck my cock, bitch. Oh my god, deep throat this shit.
They're really good.
I'm so
They're
happy
good.
you
Prison
asked,
Joe is
bro.
not an ally. Look
Oh
at him,
my
dude. Fuck that
God.
guy.
Listen,
He
bro.
said, "You fat fuck. When's the last time you ate a salad?"
God damn.
Okay, bro.
From Wendy's. From
You
Wendy's.
literally,
No.
I just started
Alright.
talking how I
Maybe
love
figure out
Wendy's
their
salad.
salad,
You think I'm just gonna like
So
come out as
fucked.
I'm just lying. I've been lying about my Wendy's salad love, bro. I just instantly jumped to it because I just needed to
Bro, I used
defend
to be
it.
300 pounds. I'm not fucking around with fat people. I'll be fucking fix it.
I just feel like
He's not an
Chick-fil-A.
ally. Look at him. Look at him.
Chick-fil-A every day. The only problem with that is there's just mostly chicken stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
No variety.
That's a lot of chicken to eat for a long
There
time.
is
but I
variety
guess
though. You got
They
the
have
minis,
salads?
you got the
They have
soup, you got the
salads.
salad, you got the shake.
They have they.
They
You're
hate
right,
gay
they do have a
people.
good breakfast. Oh, they have
I
such
mean,
a good
it's perfect.
breakfast.
I was about,
That's
yeah,
my
I was,
favorite part.
I was gonna say, like, I love gay people, but Chick-fil-A, like, I'm thinking about. I'm still thinking on my decision though. I want to give it a few more minutes, but I don't know.
You
I
just
wanna
told
say
us
what-
already, King.
Okay, yeah, you guys go ahead. If
Yo, what do the rest of you think?
Oh, Wendy's 100%. You have breakfast, you have chicken, you have burgers, you have, oh my God, salads, you have like,
Oh my God, salads.
yeah, no, Wendy's is the one. I like live like where I used to live. The only gas station, sorry, not the only gas station, the only fast food we had in our town for like 3 years was Wendy's. So I'd eat at Wendy's all the time, and it was like, yeah, I love Wendy's. I'll die on a hill for Wendy's.
I would argue that if you're looking for variety, Taco Bell has
God
so much
damn
more
it.
variety. I don't
No
enjoy
way you're
Taco
picking
Bell. I'm
Taco
saying, like,
Bell.
No.
Taco Bell,
But, like,
Taco
yes.
Bell has the best breakfast, hands down.
I will say,
my
like,
it's got worse.
Wait,
this was, like,
Seth, have you
5
had
years
Taco
ago,
Bell
maybe.
breakfast? Have you had Taco Bell breakfast?
Are you? You're not
Taco
a
Bell
real fat
breakfast.
person,
Wait,
T-Pop.
just
There's
answer,
no way.
answer the question.
Taco Bell breakfast
Answer
is
the
good.
question.
Insane, dude.
Dude, Seth is shitting on something he hasn't even had. Opinion invalid.
The breakfast is great.
It's
I
so
was in
good.
college for 4 years. I
black-
have eaten every type of fast food you can. It used to be 3 pounds. I don't want to fucking hear that.
Damn,
Get
they
that
really
shit
censored
outta here.
how fat you were. That's crazy.
Jeez.
Damn.
Okay, wait.
Damn,
Can I'm
Betty.
gonna shoot mine now. That's just I think Sonic would be pretty nice. Sonic has everything.
Yeah, I
Y'all don't
can't
fuck with
stand.
Sonic?
You know I
Nah,
love
it's
Sonic, but the
gross.
Okay,
food is
drinks?
gross.
The food is
Okay.
not good from
If
Sonic.
you-
I'm gonna
if
be
you
honest.
were talking drinks, the drinks go
The
crazy.
cheese sticks
This
are
is the
pretty
part
good.
where all
You
of
can't
us
live
have
off
different
drinks, Nick.
opinions.
Drinks
We look at Nick
I
and we're
sure
like,
can. Look at me.
we all band together with our different opinions, look at Nick and be like, that's the worst take we've
Yeah,
heard
Sonic
so far.
is the
Yeah.
worst.
Whatever
one.
Q
Sonic is the
don't
worst
eat
option.
it.
It
Don't
makes
eat
sense
whatever
for
I
him
eat.
though. I can see like
Ignoble
if
saved.
he can live off like the fucking cheese sticks and a slushy every day. Like he's just
A
gonna
nice
be all right,
coney.
bro.
I love a good coney, a good burger.
Glizzy. Not
love
the
a good
chili
glizzy.
glizzy.
I
The
ate
chili
a glizzy
glizzy?
from Sonic. Nah, like on like release day, there was like a Sonic that came, and we get like no restaurants near us because we do not like we just got a Chick-fil-A. It was fucking line out fucking road for like 3 days, so bad. But Sonic food sucks dick. Sorry,
It's
Just
so
had to
bad.
It's
throw it
really
out.
bad, yeah.
So bad.
I've
torn. I
don't
I've
know.
been at a Sonic once where like they seem to have good execution, but I've been like there once. Like I've been to like one good Sonic. All the other Sonics is just it's not that good.
I am a pretty firm believer that when it comes to Sonic, it's definitely on a individual basis, like store by store. Because I've ate
Yeah.
Sonic at like 10 different places.
That's a lot of fast food places, though. To be
Yeah,
honest.
yeah. What it comes down to, yeah. And I just think the Sonic that I like to go to, I've dialed it in where I live, and I enjoy like most of the food. Usually, I'm just gonna get a drink
Dude,
though. I
I'll
don't
tell
really care
you,
for the
like
food,
fast food, I know, like just having some friends who've like worked in the industry for a while, like it's all about the management. Who's running that motherfucker? Are they letting them like make food and let it sit under the fucking heater for 3 hours? Or is it a fucking like on your shit manager who's fucking in your shit every day, making
Yeah.
you serve it as fresh as possible? I know
Mhm.
management goes into it a lot for sure. I'm torn between Steak and Shake and Chick-fil-A for me. Tough, but I think I'd go maybe. I don't know. It's tough.
I've heard a lot about
And the
Steak and
chili
Shake.
on the spaghetti on Steak and Shake goes kind of crazy though.
Have you had? Do
Chili-
you like that actually?
Chili on
Yeah.
spaghetti.
Yeah.
It's actually not bad. It's
It's like
pretty good.
bolognese. It goes hard.
Yeah, they have
Uh,
Yeah.
they got pretty decent.
Outside of
variety there.
Sonic, I'm going Chick-fil-A for sure. I love
I think
Chick-fil-A.
that's, I think that's the safe option.
The
for
Lord
sure.
I think that's-
chicken.
That might be the healthiest option too, because they have like grilled strips.
But are you
and
allowed
stuff.
to eat on
Oh, they
Sunday or
do.
no? If you're only allowed to eat there, you're not eating any Sundays.
Oh my god!
Holy
Bro,
fuck, that's
imagine.
tough.
Like you
Man,
gotta
that's a
take
good
that into
point.
account if you're taking
a good
Chick-fil-A.
point.
You could get like a
That's
salad
not-
or something the day before and reheat it. Well, reheat the chicken or something. I don't know.
Bro, what? Of all the things to reheat, you're eating.
I meant like, well,
put
if you
the
haven't
salad
had
in the
the
microwave.
salads,
The
it's like
ingredients,
there's
some
the
of the
chicken and it goes on the
yeah.
salad, and it's nice when the
And
chicken's
it's-
all
it's
hot and it
warm.
gets all mixed in.
warm.
Okay, you get it.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay. You throwing a fucking plastic thing of lettuce in the microwave, like yeah, heat that shit up.
Hungry.
Man,
I never finished Jixie's question.
Yeah, no.
Go ahead.
Jixie's last question was, how do you get inspired / in the zone creatively?
That,
I know, it
That-
kind of took a hard left turn. My bad, but I gotta know.
Man,
Nah,
it's got
nah.
deep. Fuck.
I don't know. I feel like it's all about the vibe. Like if the vibes are off for the day, you're not doing creative shit. So it's
Yeah.
like music got to be right. You got to be fed well. You got to eat something you like, and then just I don't know. Like I feel like inspiration just hits like at the weirdest times. Like you'll be like, why the fuck am I doing this? Like I just got a good idea, and then
Mm-hmm.
shower thoughts definitely help. You know,
The shower thoughts.
Shout out the shower thoughts. Those are where I get some of my best ideas.
That's why I watch
for,
you in the shower to get the brain turning. I hear you
There you
talking,
go.
and then the handshake,
Yeah.
and
the firm. Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to pinpoint, but like, you know, it's kind of just the vibe, I would say. Sorry, it's so general, but
That's fair.
Just vibes, bro. Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out Jixie.
Shout out
Kiss me.
Jixie.
Shout out Dixie.
He smells nice.
Love you.
Can I ask a question?
Love that, man.
Mine is from Mr. Radio Bean. He says, "Were you the one that sold Prison Joe his verification? And if Zoe is on this episode, did she actually ever get in contact with the Voros twins?"
No. Well, they
Damn.
followed me on Instagram.
Man,
Okay.
Oh,
Listen,
what?
listen. You guys
The
listen.
Rizzler.
The Voros twins do follow me on both Instagram and Twitch, and they did come into my stream once. Here's the thing. When I went into their stream, you know, I'm just trying to chill. I'm just trying to talk. I'm trying to play it cool, okay? Because everyone sees the Voros twins as like, you know, oh, the Voros twins. But me, I feel like I see them, you know? I feel like I really see them as artists and individuals, okay? And I'm trying to foster a real, sincere relationship with them, okay? And when I was there, radio was like, play Fortnite with Zoe, play Fortnite with Zoe, play Fortnite. And I was like, no, you guys, just let me just relax and just enjoy my time with the Voros twins, okay? I'm taking a different approach, all right?
Yeah, that's
and they
big.
said on stream that they didn't want to play with anyone because they were shy. I know they're actually shy. They were not joking about that. So yeah, I'm taking a step back. You know, I'll come in, I'll say hey here and then one day, you know, maybe I'll be in Canada and we'll hang out, you know. But I'm taking it slow. I'm taking it really slow, okay? Y'all could learn from that.
You're real
Right.
for that.
That's Cap
Yeah,
Jr.
honestly.
You're crazy.
I fuck with that, Zoe. Go crazy.
Thank
Go
you.
crazy.
Yeah,
No,
that's
no, but
that's
like
that's
seriously,
definitely
like-
the technique with them too.
Yeah.
You're doing the
Yeah.
right. That's the right play.
No.
You think they're
I know
shy
I
because
am.
It should be genuine.
okay? Do you think probably they're shy because like if you're actually just hanging out with them, they're not going to talk like that, obviously, or are they? I don't know.
No,
No, they're not
way.
really like that.
They're just enhancing. They're enhancing themselves, you know? There's no way. Because, like, when they're talking to each other, they're, like, talking normally. So, if you ever watch their stream for more than, like, a minute, they're like,
Mhm.
hey, what are you doing? You're like, I don't know. And they're like, oh!
So true.
Wow.
They're like
They
completely
accidentally-
normal
do you-
for a long time.
Yeah, do you think when they're like in normal environments, they forget to not act like an NPC and then they do some dumb shit in public? You think that happens?
I think as soon as they walk outside, they're in NPC mode. They're like, whoa,
Yeah.
look at this
Also,
rock.
A quick
narrate
background
their
for anybody: the Voros twins are the Da Vinci twins.
Yeah,
The
can you edit in like a clip of them, but like it's just any TikTok, just any one of them.
I want the Fortnite
Dude,
one where
Do
they
the
see
one
their
at their
window.
house. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that our house? That's our house. Yeah. What happens if we shoot a
Blows up.
rocket in the window? Huh?
That one's so good.
They killed
Yeah,
that. They
that's
killed
the
that
best
shit.
one,
They
yeah.
stole the idea, but they killed it.
It doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
It's TikTok. You can steal everything and make it your own.
Memes overdone.
Okay.
It's still good. Don't care.
Based.
I respect the hustle. They're getting after it.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to grab a question from Jessie. She's just asked when the next mix is planned to come out.
Good one.
My plan for the mixes is like if people still like to do them and want to pull up and help to make them, you could join my Discord. So if I'm ever streaming, just ask or just click on the Discord. There's channels in there where you can launch clips of streamers you like, funny clip, sound bites, songs that you like. And then pretty much on like a day during the month, I'll do like a couple streams in a row where I'm like building it because it takes like 10, 15 hours to do like a whole mix. So, you know, pull up if you do want to contribute. That would help greatly because it's strictly off of people. It's not just me making stuff. It's like people contributing, which is like cool because then the community gets involved and they're like, hey, I recommended that song for whatever. So I think that's cool. So I usually do them at like the end of the month now. So like probably the last week of February, we'll probably get that cracking at some point. So I'll do that like every month probably, as long as it doesn't like burn me out doing it. But yeah,
I'm a big fan
Seems
of
like a
those.
solid
They
plan.
pop off.
I'm glad you like them.
They're so good.
I'm trying to make them not abrasive, but like funny, but like also listenable. It's kind of hard to balance that where it's not too much, but
When I first heard the fucking Skidler clip through you making that mix, that was like maybe the hardest I've ever laughed.
Yeah. I want to
He's
see
streaming
Fo
ever.
butt naked and nothing but his cowboy boots. He's like, oh my god, bro. Fire ass
It's
clip.
so fucking good.
Skidler would be. We've talked about him last cast. We need to get Skidler on. He is so funny. He says some crazy shit too.
Oh yeah, Oob, do you have any potential people that you would want to see on this or that you know would want to be on this podcast?
Trying to think. Maybe come back to me on that. I gotta think about it for a bit.
Sounds good.
I have to think about like the Rolodex of who you've had on already too.
Fair enough.
Ooh, but I was gonna ask, do you have any plans of releasing like a more like not shit posty mix, like that doesn't have random like Twitch
I've always
clips
wanted.
built into
I've
it?
always been interested in like Pokelaw's streams where he's like making and mixing his own like rap music.
So funny and good.
Yeah, if you've never seen it, I highly recommend check out Pokelaw. He's like one of the bigger streamers, but like half of the day will just be him like scrapping songs or like making something in FL Studio and just be like, this is fucking sick. I'm gonna like, and then he'll just like take shit from chat and like make a song, like a one-off joke song, and like that's kind of the approach I would take with it at first, but I don't know, maybe it could turn into something like serious if I get better at it and practice more. But I think me and Lopsy were talking about this. Shout out Lopsy. But he wants to like mess around with that like in the same way, kind of like that like rap kind of music. So also Zoe and Whale said they might want to do something like a joint album just to like fuck around on. That could be fun. I don't know. I'm just down to collaborate with people if they're down just to have fun. It's not like anything serious, but you know, one day maybe it could be. I don't know. Just have fun with it.
Slingbait's
Dude, I would
question kind
love
of
that
goes into
mixtape.
that. They asked, do you have a background in music production or just do it for fun? And how'd you get into it?
No background. I played guitar for like a year and I suck. I still have guitars and like keyboard. I played keyboard for like 3 months and like when I was like 8 and then I quit. It's like everybody who plays piano when they're a kid, I feel like they get forced to try something they don't like or something, or they can't stick with it. But never really been into like music production stuff, just kind of like making stuff. And then if I get bored of it, I kind of just scrap it. So no background in music, but I don't know. I definitely like messing around with it. But I'm glad Slingblade for shouting me out. So shout out Slingblade. Thanks for listening.
Shout
To
out.
the
Oh
mix.
God, bro, I love
Yeah.
him.
Dude, Papa loves Sling
That's my
Blade.
dick
It's
rider, bro.
crazy.
That's my boy.
That's a T-Papa fucking rider.
Yeah.
Shout out the writers.
No, the
So did you
writers.
just like start one day? Like what do you use what software do you use? I don't know
we-
anything about music production.
So there's like Ableton, I think, which is like better for Mac, and then there's FL Studio, which is better for Windows. Because if you try to use Hamzy knows more about this, I think, because he does mixes and stuff. But I think FL Studio, just like the components or like the plugins, don't work on Mac. He strikes me as like the Mac guy for like doing mixes and stuff. So I use FL Studio. It's very daunting at first, and you have to watch a lot of tutorials to learn how to actually put stuff in channels. But once you learn how to do the basic stuff, it's kind of just like a sandbox. You're just fucking around with stuff until it like makes sense, and then yeah. So I use FL Studio. I think I bought the $200 version, and you can like open up programs, because when you get FL Studio, for the first couple mixes, I was making them and I couldn't reopen the project file. So I had to one and done each one I was doing like that day, or I had to keep it open on my
man.
desktop, which was very nerve wracking. Cause like once you get on like a creative bender where you're like sitting there for 8 hours fucking around with shit, the fact that you have to like turn off your computer if it like crashed or something would suck. So yeah, I would say definitely pay for the software. Do not pirate it, because then you'll have it forever. FL Studio, you don't have to pay a monthly fee or anything. You just buy it. You have it
That's
forever.
nice. Fuck you, Adobe.
Yeah, fuck Adobe, by the way.
Fuck you,
Holy
bitch.
Christ.
Hate your dumbass.
Yeah.
Cool.
I used the Fruity Loops for a bit myself, but I had no clue what I was doing.
Yeah. I could see you on a beat.
I made a couple. They're pretty
Prison.
bad, but I tried using it when I was DJing. Producing music it's something else. I don't know.
It's
I don't know.
hard, yeah.
It's very difficult.
You got to have the brain, I think, to do it. I don't think I have that, but
No, not even
Yeah.
close.
Hey, have you heard this guy beatbox?
I did.
He's insane.
Kind of clean with it.
That's the only
I
reason
love
my
talking
beat
about Prison
on.
Joe beatboxing.
That's the only reason my like beats on Fruity Loops were decent, because I have some type of rhythm. I have some rhythm.
Mhm.
You know, like me and Zoe
Valid.
can dance. I think a little bit. Q-Nick's
Okay.
not so much. That's one of the questions, though. Do you think
Yeah.
from Huge Ass? Do you think Uniques could hit the gritty possibly?
Oh yeah, the gritty is easy. It's you just standing and you're just going like this.
Could
with
you
your arm.
demonstrate real quick?
I'm not. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna. Spit
Oh
and brain,
hell
bro.
yeah! Yo, Ubaru hitting the gritty.
Like that, bro.
Oh shit.
But I'm a
Dude,
white boy with a
goddamn.
headset on, bro.
Yeah, it was a toned down version, but that was pretty
Yeah.
clean.
My guy's killing
enhance it,
Baba
you know?
and doing the fucking gritty.
Oh no, I'm doing rooftops. Very reclined. gotta keep the brain, you know, the faculties up here. Can't be doing.
Mhm.
He's got CTE too, and makes sense.
Yeah. 6 hours in, you start feeling the CTE. That's facts.
Anybody else?
Any other questions on the Twitter thing?
Anyone else got a question from the Twitter?
Yeah. Okay. All right. Fine.
Does anyone have a
I
question from
wanted
the
to give
Twitter?
you guys a chance because you know we've gone. Okay. All right. All right. Jeez.
Noble with the double, like Noble double texted, bro.
Bro, I'd be double texting. I don't give a fuck. I'm too old to give shits like
valid.
that. I live my life.
I'm bad about
Look,
that.
I'm gonna be really
bad about
honest,
that.
you guys. I see 2 more questions. Don't really like them. So, you know.
Oh, no, let's.
Okay.
Kind of been covered, honestly.
Yeah, if it's been covered, it's been covered.
So, guys, just know that if you really wanted your question answered and we didn't answer it, it's because we hated it. So, do better.
Or we answered it already.
No, and we
Yeah.
hate you
Or-
personally and take
we
it as a
hate
personal
you
attack.
and your whole family.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
And
come
fat
on.
people.
Twitter workshop? Mostly.
Yeah.
That was a joke. Sorry.
The Twitter
God.
workshop. This is something I've been dreading. I'm gonna be honest.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so
You're
I'm not
good,
like
though.
I'm not like a shit poster though on Twitter because I feel like I don't know, some of the shit I'd be saying is just cringe. So it's like I don't know. I don't think my memes would be like
That's fine. Unique's
Top
just fine.
okay.
It's all right.
I have one. I did shitpost today. I shitposted a fucking hard style edit of me at the gym for. I've been making some gym vlogs. I'm start putting them out, but I'll tweet again if you think mine's good. I'll tweet it.
Okay.
I'm
you can
asking
tweet
you to
twice in a
like.
day. It's not against the law.
I said that's because I want you to like it. That's the only reason I said that. I'm juicing myself.
The self juice?
Yeah, self juice.
Yeah. Okay, I'll go through mine. So I have
What was-
like two that are like the ones that I was thinking of. So Lee said this in the stream the other day. He said, "She called me bidet the way I spray her beehole." So that's
Oh
one.
my god.
Excellent.
That's
And
actually a
then-
good tweet. I like that.
Yeah.
And then the second one is call me Dwayne the way she suck on my Johnson. And it's got like the Stone Island. I put emojis. I put emojis
got to.
between everything.
You're an
yeah,
emoji
I
You're
put
pro.
emojis.
You're
So,
literally
yeah.
a pro.
I was
You're
gonna say,
actually a
like-
good shit poster.
I look at you for inspiration. I pull up your old titles
Yeah.
and I'm
You're
like, all
like-
right, let me make an Uber title
As
today.
Uber, as a chatter, you're my
Yeah.
primary inspiration, bro. Like all like you use all like just the normal emotes and emojis in
Mhm.
chat, and like I use them all the time now. Like I love like
Yeah.
the phone, the handshake, like everything. It's just
Exploding head is really up there.
yeah.
Yeah,
Just-
exploding head is appropriated by Anfiend, but let him cook.
Yeah.
You know, Bane, exploding head.
Brain damage.
But yeah, which one's the better one of those? Do you think the
I like
bidet
the
or
bidet. in
Oh
my
yeah,
opinion.
the bidet.
I like the
Personally a fan
bidet
of the
too.
bidet one.
okay?
Yeah. Cue
Excellent.
that shit up.
Yeah, let me get the emojis in there.
You want me to get my shitty one out of the
Water.
way? It's not very good.
Go ahead.
Go ahead and change your pronouns from they/them because you are not him.
No.
No.
Okay,
It's funny though. You can't, yeah, no. But I get it
That's a-
though.
that-
That was good.
that was one I
get it.
read.
Yeah.
I didn't think of that when I read that one.
Guys, I have nothing. I'm just gonna tell you right now. So if anybody has one for me, you just let me know.
I have one that it's like it needs a true workshop. I think the idea is
Okay.
there, you know. This is definitely not a tweet that we put out, but yeah, something about I'd dap you up if I had Soulja Boy's power of reaching through the phone, or like I'd do something if I had Soulja.
Bro, what is
No.
that?
I took
it.
I'm glad you said that. That was way worse than mine, bro. What the fuck?
All right, you ready? This is the good one.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna put it. Can you read it? Is it backwards? Is it backwards?
Yeah, I can. No, I can
That's
see
Yeah,
it.
yeah, you got it. This is just pre-cum. Y'all ain't seen nothing yet. This is the one. I don't care. It's gonna pop so much better than yours. Like, it's so good. This one's gonna do numbers.
He's talking reckless, bro. He's talking.
You know, I
smack.
like it, but I don't like the way you typed it.
All right, then. See, that's what I want to show you. Does it need emotes? Because it is a little bland.
Yeah,
Like the
why are you
little,
capitalizing stuff? It's so weird.
I'm putting emotes all through mine. Every 2 words. That's a strat.
Flosh.
Maybe
you
put
only
like
seen-
the don't put
I
the
don't
put
know.
like the little like the smirking face, like
Just
the
all undercase, all lowercase,
Peanut.
bro. No,
Put the
no-
peanut
no
emoji.
fucking- yeah.
Yeah,
that's
the
good.
capitalizing your
That's
tweets
good.
is weird. Why are you
Even
capitalizing?
not the
those?
first letter.
No, that's weird.
Like I
can't.
probably
What are you, a boomer?
uncapitalize the first letter, huh? Okay.
Don't capitalize anything. It's weird.
Okay. I'm
But
launching mine.
yeah,
all
you
lowercase.
want to make sure it's a shit post. So I feel like you take away all. Yeah, that just goes out the window. You just type it, send it.
Drop the sweat drops emoji in there too. That would be kind of sick.
I'm gonna steal a tweet
Definitely.
from someone.
Okay, I tweeted. There we go. The
Oh, you
first
didn't even
official
wait.
shit
Send it.
post.
That's your
Holy!
first one ever.
Yeah, the first like shit post like that, I think. Wait, no, actually. I got one from Riverton that was, let me see.
Where? Why don't I see it? Oh, what the fuck?
Sorry, it's down here. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've done one of these.
I like the emoji usage there. It's pretty good.
Yeah, we had to get a little creative with that one.
Oh
yeah. Life is just like the Tob maze, a whole lot of L movements, just a relatable RuneScape
Yeah,
tweet.
that's
you know?
real.
That's a good
I
one.
like that.
I still that.
Yeah. Yeah. Can I
Let me get
use
that, bro.
Surely Ignoble
Yeah.
has one for me, right?
Yeah,
I actually don't have any
Ratio
tweets
me
this
with that.
time. I've got nothing.
Yeah, I haven't tweeted in forever. I'm like,
You wanna hit the L?
I
Take the
told you,
L-
I
take the
deleted
L
off my
one.
phone.
Take the L one though.
No,
Take the one
you
you
just
didn't
said.
even give permission to give
I already
that.
tweeted today.
Just
so
quote
use
it
that
and say
one.
ratio, little bro. You know, it's fine. Say ratio, little bro. It's fine. I'll give you permission.
You know what? Next week I'll have a really good one, you guys. I swear. I'm gonna have the best tweet you've ever seen in your life. It's gonna do numbers.
I keep remembering to think of stuff, but I didn't. I just saw the one I had today. I remember. I thought if it was chat or it was a meme I saw, and I was like, I'll field that. I got to do better.
I don't remember what game show this is from, but I have this old ass draft from like 2 years ago, and it's just whose survey and why does he keep saying shit backwards? Is that from
Peter.
a game show like Family
Survey
Feud?
says. Yeah.
Yeah, where they're like survey says, but you have to talk in like a weird. That's shit.
That's
What
like
about
boomer,
a-
that's like a boomer joke. I feel like a little bit.
This is if
Sorry.
this gives you a reference of time. This is definitely an old tweet. It says, "Of course I come fast. I still have temporos to do." I should have tweeted that like 2 years ago because I ain't doing temporos no more. Fuck that noise. And I don't have sex.